Hello, kids. This is Ryan from the Dead Radio Podcast. Please excuse me while I get these plugs out of the way. Please subscribe to the Dead Radio Podcast on iTunes, Beyond Pod, or whatever your mobile podcast app preference may be to download and listen to the show on the go. Not sure how to do that? Go to our YouTube page by searching Dead Radio Podcast and watching the lovely video Adam posted to teach you dummies how to figure it out. You might as well subscribe to the channel as well while you're there. We're also on Instagram at Dead Radio Podcast and on Facebook as well. Facebook.com/Dead Radio Podcast. If you'd like to support the show, send us a few shekels at our Patreon page, patreon.com/Dead Radio Podcast. Your support will help to
enhance
the show and fund future Dead Radio projects like Tim Cop, a live chili cook-off, and a shot-for-shot remake of Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. We do this show for fun, but as Danny DeVito and Twins once said,
well, money talks and bullshit walks.
We also share the internets with other local podcasts, so check out Dark Side Records Podcast, Dorkside at Dark Side Podcast, Hudson Valley Legends Podcast, and Hudson Valley Transmitter Podcast. And as always, the Dead Radio Podcast is sponsored by Track 7 Studios, providing quality artistic photography and video services for advertising or events of any size. They will photography anything. And if anybody has been paying attention, I just said the word podcast 13 times. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the show.
This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
Welcome to Dead Radio.
We're not doing that.
How did she come to have sex with a dead man?
Don't call me Radio Unit 91.
You're a dead man. You're a dead man!
He's God here in this radio station.
Place where the dead speak.
Rebel Radio!
I'm a fake? Yes. How'd you like to be dead?
You ever think about doing radio?
My team is dead!
But you're not crazy. You're me. And this is just radio.
By the powers vested in me by the Federal Communications Commission, I command you to get on the microphone in a serious manner and continue this broadcast.
All right. It's been a while. A whole week, to be exact.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you
do
fine.
A mic check.
Oh, not for you, at least. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I know. I think I'm good.
There you are. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. Adam went on vacation. We didn't have a live show last week, so I hope everyone listened to Dead Radio Field Trip's Shadow Witch interview.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I listened to it.
And away we go. Episode 131. And in studios, just one studio.
Yeah.
In studio we have Cory and Les from the Nomadic Boutique. It's handmade bombs and salves and soaps.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm excited.
You shouldn't have led with bombs.
Bombs.
Or you
yeah,
should
homemade
really
bombs.
You should have really accentuated the L in there.
Bombs. It's all natural products, right?
Yes.
And essential oils.
Mm-hmm.
Therapeutic grade essential oils is what I read.
Yeah. We've had a few
Homework.
of you hippie weirdos on the show trying to sell us essential oils.
They're
One in
amazing.
particular.
Yeah, one in particular that we don't like her very much though. She is not listening.
No, she's not. It's our good
She's
friend.
a horrible friend.
Our good friend Becky is with Young Living.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's her.
So the pyramid scheme branch of what you guys are doing.
That's awful. So for anybody who doesn't know, Cory is a regular at our the coffee shop we work at, which is also known as the Crafted Cup on 44 Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie. Does that count as a plug?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got to do Francois
Yeah.
later. So yeah, how long? So soaps.
So
I actually looked into soap, making soap.
I've made soap
a
before.
long time ago.
It didn't come out very good, but I've
Yeah,
done
didn't you
it.
make it with like chicken fat or something?
No.
No, that was
used,
John.
No, I think we used bacon fat. Yeah.
Did you render the fat?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah. We got a whole recipe off the internet because we watched Fight Club and got all fired up. And
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
I was like, fuck it, I want to.
I shouldn't have said because I was gonna start like making subtle Fight Club references and see if you guys got it later. It's gonna be like, do you know that animal fat with high salt content makes the best soap? That's why the best soap is made from humans.
That's how it all started.
Are you guys Fight Club fans?
It's funny because actually we had started making soap, and he hadn't seen the movie yet.
I've never seen it.
So
until
I got to
like a couple months ago, right?
Yeah, I got to introduce him to
It's
it.
brilliant. Have you ever read
Did
the
you
book?
not know the ending?
No, not at all.
That's
And the thing,
amazing.
it's like, I was telling everybody, I'm making soap, and they started making all these Fight
Tyler
Club
Durden.
references.
Oh, that's so
And I'm like,
great.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just,
How'd you like it? Did you like it?
yeah, it was great.
It's a
It was great
fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Don't read the book. Don't even bother.
All right.
It's dog shit. I wouldn't say dog shit, but it's just not good. He got a lot of he's a good writer and all, but the movie was much better. It's the incredibly rare. Have you ever read the book?
Oh yeah.
You have.
Yeah.
What do you?
I enjoyed it. I think the movie was it's one of those rare occurrences where I think the movie ends up being better than the book, and that doesn't happen that often.
Never happens.
I feel like the book actually went for more shock value for some things, and just like with
Yeah.
things Marla said and other whatever. But the book
And
was great.
yeah, it was a little bit.
The movie was great.
And it felt disjointed the whole time too. Like it was. I don't know the book.
Yeah?
It was weird. Like I wasn't reading what I thought I was gonna read.
His books in general are like that too. Chuck Palahniuk, he's kind of all over the map a lot of the time.
It's like
yeah.
he had another thing called Choke, another book called Choke, and I think there was a movie with
with
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that one, so I don't know.
I've seen it, but I don't remember it because it was almost 20 years ago at this point.
Is it that old?
I feel like it.
It can't be.
It was early 90s, wasn't it?
I don't know.
No,
I
that's
gotta
when
look
Fight
now.
Club came
No,
out.
that was
okay, so I might be
Maybe
confusing
10,
the two.
might have been
like
10 years
2000
ago.
or something like that. 2008.
All right, so I was only off by a decade.
Yeah. Time flies when you're an alcoholic. Shit. Yeah. So what? So was it? It wasn't Fight Club that got you into soaps.
No,
Okay.
actually.
That's bring it back. around.
Yeah. Let's bring it back around.
Pull the reins.
No.
Real quick, actually, when we were talking about making soaps, you had tried and failed, I guess.
No, it worked. It was, I mean, it was fine. It wasn't very good soap, but it worked. It was soap.
I read up on soap. I was just reading up on trying to figure it out, and then I stumbled across a liposuction clinic that is on College Avenue. Yeah, I swear to God.
And
I actually walked by the place to see.
You
how
didn't
easy?
solicit them for?
No.
Okay.
I was worse. I actually looked to see how easy it would be to break in there and get the fat. And I mean, as far as I could tell, it's not the best security. There's probably cameras now, but it just was like a padlock on a garage.
Well,
in
they don't
back.
just put it in a dumpster like they did in the movie. I mean,
I'm sure.
It's like a biohazard.
Yeah. So I saw
they
some
keep it
like
all like-
padlocks on doors in the back, and I was like, yeah, we can take a
I'm
look.
sure they just like put in a bag in the truck and throw it in Jersey somewhere.
Yeah, they just throw it in the Hudson. Let the people in the South deal with it. So, what made you start doing soaps for real?
For real. So we've been making soap for actually just a little under a year. But it kind of started. I mean, you were like, "Oh yeah, he'd made soap in the past," and just kind of a random weekend was like, "Hey, we'll make some soap this weekend," and that was kind of it. And
Yeah,
then-
that was like last year around, was it November or so? And so the thing is that you make a batch. You just don't make like one soap.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like like
Yeah.
the size of a cookie sheet tray
It's not,
or something,
it's
right?
it's not a difficult process, but you just you make a batch, and so you have to do something with this. So I know that a show came up in December, a crafts show, and so she took everything that we made, because we made like 2 or 3, I think, 2 or 3 batches of different things. Just try it out. We made like a charcoal
The activated
coffee,
charcoal, yep.
and one more thing, and
the lavender oatmeal one.
yeah, and it looked ugly.
They're
It was just
awful.
like
They look
awful.
terrible.
I was looking at some of your stuff. That charcoal one it's just a black bar of
Yes.
soap.
Yeah. Well, now it looks like cool. Now it looks like so Brooklyn.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's awesome.
It just looks like charcoal. You throw
Yeah,
on a fire.
mine definitely didn't look like that, but it was it was like a blackish, brownish, kind of gross looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have also read, like, if you're camping, you can just take, like, some bacon grease out of the pan and mix it with some charcoal, and it works as soap.
Interesting.
Yeah. I
For
mean, it's
really
not.
roughing it.
Yeah, like, really roughing it, but.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, because that's how they really first
With the
discovered.
ash,
Yeah.
They discovered making soap.
Mhm.
Back in the day was.
Yeah.
The runoff would come to the river, and with all the things that burned up, and usually if they were
Yeah,
either burning
human
animals or whatever,
sacrifices.
human
Yeah,
sacrifices
we learned
and-
that from Tyler Durden.
Yep.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah, all
Saint Tyler.
all of our knowledge is based on Fight Club, so it's just gonna get silly. So
And
all right.
so she went to the show with the soap, and it kind of sold out, right?
Yeah.
It was, and the thing is that it was pretty ugly, so it was just like, Cory's a marketing genius, so it was
It's organic.
Yeah.
It's organic looking.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
because
I
it
like
was
the package
Christmas,
pretty.
right? It was really beautiful, and it was lump of coal soap, right? Because it was kind of lumpy. And then we had like the ugly soap, or what was it?
I think we were calling it our monster soap at the time.
Yeah.
Judge a book by its cover. Because I was trying to make it classy. So I had my Judge a book by its cover soap. And then we had the naughty or nice or like lump of coal soap. Yeah, which was perfect. That sold. I was actually surprised because it was our more expensive bar at the time. And
Yeah.
it sold out like immediately, which is great. So, yeah.
And
So-
you're like, holy shit, I can make money on this on this
Yeah.
stuff. I almost said garbage.
Right.
That's
It was surprising
Mhm.
in a good way, It was
No.
like, oh, okay. Like people want this.
Yeah, it's kind of strange how I guess how fast the all natural thing kind of took over. Like it's weird. I don't see at least I don't really buy anything with any kind of junk in it, or at least we try to avoid it. And I at the coffee shop, my hands are constantly just getting grizzled from steaming shit, running them underwater. My hands are shot at the end of the day. So I was I didn't know about you guys. I probably would have bought your hand salve. I was looking at it before, and
Well,
I actually
you still can.
Well, I got a whole tin of Burt's Bees, the
Oh,
miracle,
Mm,
the
right,
miracle
right, right,
stuff.
right.
I mean, like that sucks to talk about Burt's Bees because those like
It's the Starbucks.
yeah,
Starbucks. for
it's
them.
the star. Yeah, it's the Starbucks of all natural hand shit. But I mean, it works great. And you try like Eucerin or something like that, and it's just like greasy and gross. And
That's for tattoos. That's all that's for.
well,
Yeah.
well, whatever. It just I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
the thing.
It doesn't
you know,
feel
it's
good.
Like as we begin to, read up more and more and all these things, you come to realize is, everybody's pretty much worried about the food intake. It's like, oh, we're all pretty much we're much more aware now of what we put into our bodies. It's like, oh, I'd rather have the organic this than the non-organic this. But we seldom think about what we put on our skin. I was like, oh yeah, you just get the soap and or get the lotion or whatever, But if you take a look at the ingredients of a lot of the commercial soap, it's crazy.
Can't even pronounce half the shit.
Yeah,
in it.
Yeah.
right. And it's and you read how they do it and what they use and the chemicals that they use, and you just can't believe that the amount of chemicals that go on your skin and. Yeah.
And you
so-
feel the difference immediately. Like, I mean,
Absolutely.
we're so spoiled by our own goods anymore. Like, we can't use like regular store-bought soap any longer because it dries you out so much more. And yeah, a good bar of soap.
Yeah.
I was I lost my train of thought. The all natural stuff, the hand salves and stuff. Just you put it on, and like your skin immediately goes. Kind of like sucks it right up, and it's not like sitting on. It's like there's no film or whatever the fuck on it. It's weird. And then when I got diagnosed with celiac, I had no idea that there was like gluten in
Oh yeah.
shampoo and conditioner and shit. I actually had to. I don't know. I was just using my regular shampoos, and then I saw one that said no gluten in it. Ren Pure, I think, is the brand. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. So I immediately just started walking down the aisle trying to like find stuff. And son of a bitch, they use it as just a thickener, like a protein for your hair.
Yeah, and going back to the modified food starch thing, that could be anything, and they use it in everything.
The hand salve, hand salve that I have has it. But
Modified food starch,
but not modified food starch. It actually says gluten on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
well, gluten's a great thickener. I use it in a ton of stuff.
I went to celiac.com and I think it was celiac.com or something like that, and they say that they haven't correlated anything, correlated the data for whether or not that will affect you. So it's still kind of out in the air.
I kind of don't think it would.
I don't think so too,
because yours is it's not like a gluten allergy; it's a reaction.
But when you think of soap, you don't think of bread.
No, you don't.
Bread protein.
No, but for somebody who has a gluten allergy, what is celiac defined as? Is it a gluten allergy
it's
or
an autoimmune?
Yeah,
it's an autoimmune thing. That's triggered by gluten.
Yeah, but it's only affected with the cilia within your guts. So I think you'd probably be fine, but sure, it's up in the air. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the vaping thing.
Yeah, well, I think we know. Suffice to say, it's not worth the risk.
So you sold well.
Yeah.
At your first thing.
Yeah.
And after that, it was just like, maybe we should do this for reals.
Yeah.
For realsies.
We just kept we wanted to start experimenting more with things and more recipes and.
Yeah. And it's kind of neat, and like Cory and I, we're both artists, so we like making things. We're both visual artists, but just also, we like to craft and we like to make. So that feeds right into our need for making. And she's really good with the oils and the combos of scents, and yeah.
And I got into even like handwriting. I mean, that's actually what I was doing for a while. I was handwriting all the labels for everything.
That's terrible.
That's not a scalable business plan.
No, that shifted kind of quickly. But that's how like the first round of Black Bars, like everything was just hand done.
I can make you a font though.
Yeah, no,
it's not that hard.
Printer after
yeah, there you go. But you could actually turn your handwriting into a font.
That's actually what we've started to do because he broke out the Wacom tablet thing.
Yeah,
whatever it is. And,
Illustrator.
They like you to pronounce it Wacom.
Wacom.
Yeah,
like
that's actually how the company wants you to pronounce it. Yeah.
Since when?
That's the way everyone in the industry calls it.
Really?
Yeah,
Wacom?
Yeah. Wacom tablet.
I take
all
it
like
so
the
less
all like the
seriously.
noobs,
Really?
all like the
Everyone
noobs say Wacom. But every
Wacom sounds
every
fucking stupid.
every graphic artist that I know calls it a Wacom tablet.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I'm
When
gonna
I
have to
first
make
started in
a
school-
yeah.
Anyway, that's bizarre.
I have to make a call.
So what? How's it work? You just write on it. And
It's like a
quick
it's like
brown
it's like a
frocks.
trackpad with a pen, but it's pressure sensitive, so it's more like actually writing with a pen. I use it for photo editing.
The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.
What?
You got to write that out.
In
Never heard
cursive?
about that?
To get each of the letters of the alphabet.
Yeah, that's all the letters in the alphabet in one sentence.
All right.
So it. Okay.
Yeah, that all left.
Sorry.
That all left my brain when I turned
teach,
9.
It wasn't supposed to be a joke. I just everybody knew that.
I
thought
teach
that
a
was
unit
normal thing.
in calligraphy, and the kids hate it.
Oh, all
They
right.
hate it. It's like, what are we gonna use this for?
You know calligraphy?
Yeah, like
He does a
old
little bit of
style
everything.
No
calligraphy.
shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. You brought samples. I
Oh
see.
God, so many. Okay, so
I'm so excited.
Of course you are.
Brooke's gonna be so.
So
happy.
I'm just gonna warn you. There may be a bunch of things that like I'm allergic to.
okay.
But please.
Yeah, but
Let him-
do it. It's fine.
Let
Like,
him be allergic.
It's not going
to
to be.
it.
It's
Are
not
you-
going to be like
how allergic? Are you
anaphylaxis.
gonna-
It's
yeah,
just
are you gonna
like
die or just
like
bring it out?
perfumes and a
Okay.
lot of the crap that Becky brings in here.
If he
Yeah.
dies on air,
So
it would
like
be so good for
I
the
know,
show.
that'd be
like
so awesome, yeah.
jasmine kind of bothers me a
Okay.
little bit.
Nothing
makes
has
my-
jasmine in it
Okay.
so far.
Yeah, but that's just one example. Like
Okay.
makes my eyes water. Not like I'm gonna go to the hospital kind of allergy. Just like I don't want to be around that kind of
Anything
allergy.
else that I should like?
No.
Okay.
No, but like I can't be in the Dreaming Goddess for more than 20 minutes.
Okay.
Well,
I have to leave.
That's intense.
Yeah.
Like if you have seasonal allergies,
Yeah.
that's just going in there. and
Candles
something like-
and
Yeah,
oils
and
and-
he's like always burning incense and shit down here because his cat's a
You
piece
got
of
your
shit.
soy candles over there.
Yeah.
Well, this one's the black bar. So since that's
Black
the
bar.
first one we were
Oh,
kind of really talking about, you can pop it open. Yeah, feel free to open all these guys.
Yeah, and so we have, kind of like our high-end bars
and
are wax sealed.
Wax sealed.
Yeah, we got fancy.
Nice.
We got our own
I feel like I'm in Game of
custom-made
Thrones.
stamp for it.
Dark bar of soap. Dark words. Oh, I ruined the packaging.
Can
I opened it like a 5-year-old opening Christmas present.
I'm gonna let you borrow my GoPro with the waterproof housing Bosch, and I want you to do reviews of them all in the shower.
Excellent.
Oh my
I'll
God,
I'll fucking do it. I swear to God. I'll absolutely do that.
I'll get the waterproof housing, and he'll do a full review of every single bar of soap in the shower.
Excellent. We've been wanting
check it
something
out.
like that.
This is awesome.
It smells awesome. Yeah. So it's what? Coconut. Love that coconut oil. Coconut oil,
It smells
avocado,
like a
castor
candy
oil,
that I like.
tea tree oil, peppermint oil, and activated charcoal. And take a
It smells like ribbon candy, like old people
yeah,
candy.
I kind of want to bite it.
Everybody wants to bite our stuff.
Actually, some people are really disappointed when they come up to our table at craft fairs
They think
because
it's
they
candy.
think it's
Yeah.
all food.
Yeah.
People sometimes think it's all cheese.
Yeah,
But
and we had an incident. Like somebody bought a what was it?
it might have been the oatmeal one. I can't remember.
They did not
Yeah.
fucking eat it. Tell
Oh,
me they ate it.
They didn't eat it.
They brought it back to the bar. They left it on the bar, and a customer came by, took a bite out of it, thinking that it was a
Like
piece
a
of
piece
cheese.
of cheese. For one, why would you bite someone else's cheese?
Right.
That was my first.
That's the biggest question. If it's on a
I
plate,
can't even fathom a situation.
Yeah.
Wait, so was it just like this, or was it in a package, or
No, it was. It
well,
was
actually,
open.
I will
it was
be.
opened.
I will
Yeah, it
be
was
honest. This is kind of like a the wax paper does say cheese right off the bat, but why you walked in and bit the cheese? Does that happen anywhere in the world where you just
That's
walk
like
into
somebody taking a bite out of your sandwich at a fucking diner.
Right.
Like, who the hell would do that?
Holy shit! So what happened from there?
From there, that was it. I guess.
don't know.
I
I
think
guess
actually, he just like spit it out and dropped
Well, I
it,
mean,
and
obviously,
then
you're
yeah.
gonna immediately know. Are you gonna take a bite out of this before the end of the show?
I mean, I'll take a bite.
Yeah.
I will.
Will you do it?
I'll do it right now.
Do it right now. Okay,
I'll
do
take
it,
a piece
do it.
off and I'll eat it. I guess it's not gonna kill me, right? What's in it?
It's all natural.
No, it's all natural. I mean, it's gonna taste.
It's just
no,
gonna
just
taste
I
like
want no,
soap.
just take a bite out of it.
You want me to take
yeah,
like an
just take
actual
a fucking
physical
bite
bite
out of
the fucking bar? All right. All right, hold on. All right, this is the black bar with activated charcoal
test.
taste test.
This is what are you
Not a big
eating?
bite, just a little bite.
Is that like a new segment?
Well, it's got coconut oil.
Does it taste like soap?
You know what? It tastes like. I was gonna say it tastes like peppermint, but now it tastes like soap.
It's a strong finish.
All right, guys,
All right,
don't
so
eat
from
it.
1 through 10, taste test. We failed. Yeah,
Don't fucking
failed
eat
the
it.
taste test.
Oh.
Why would you do that? I mean,
water's just gonna make it soapy.
I know it's made it worse. It's in my teeth.
I can stop recording now. I have our Instagram for the week.
Yeah.
It smells great though. That's terrible.
It tastes terrible. Everything else is better.
Yeah, everything else is really good. My throat's sore.
Oh no.
All right, so no more eating soap on the show.
Oh my god.
That's great.
So this is walk us through the process of how it's made,
Okay.
so I can gather myself. No, because like when I was reading the book,
Take
about
a shot of whiskey. That'll do
Oh,
it.
that will help probably a
I got
lot.
wine here, and maybe that'll help.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
Oh, it goes really great with this Gruner.
It's a piquant after.
Yeah. Jesus. Anyway. So walk us through why, like, how you make it, because the book I was reading a long time ago about making it was confusing as shit to me. Like, there's a curing process, and there's all these different, like, the crazy thing is, the entire time the book was basically saying it's really easy to do, but there was a bunch of fucking. I'm like, this doesn't. None of this sounds easy. I have to look up all the terms that they're looking, so I had to like constantly flip back and forth between like.
It's really easy if you grew up in a family that makes soap.
Yeah. So yeah, walk us through the process. So it's got you need a fat to start.
Yeah.
Right.
So you need the fat, which can be anything. It can be like bacon fat, like we
In this
actually
case,
made a
it's
batch
coconut
like
oil and olive oil, castor oil,
Right.
tea tree oil, and peppermint oil.
Yep.
So it's vegan soap.
Yeah. Actually, most of everything
Tastes
that
like
we have
vegan
is
food.
is technically is like vegan friendly, except for a couple of them.
They have honey in it.
They have honey or
yeah.
beeswax. Or
that drives me crazy. They're a bug. Stop it.
Yeah,
fine.
but some people are hardcore and they're like, it's like, there's honey in it.
But they're fine. They're just fine with it. They go, oh shit, gotta make some more.
Yeah. I never fully.
I don't know.
Understand
I'm
it,
not.
but
Most of the vegans that I know do eat honey because they're like exactly what I said. It's a bug. It's not.
Right.
And
It's
they're
like
not,
I'll
like,
eat lobster
you're not
too. Like
grinding
that's
them
a
up
bug.
to make the,
Yeah, exactly. If anything,
Yeah.
you're helping bee populations by being an apiarist. How about that? I knew that word.
Apiarist.
So,
yeah, I mean, it's essential to our food source too. So it's like if you want to eat vegetables, you need.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go, dumb vegans.
They're pollinating everything.
They're pollinating all the vegetables that you're eating.
yeah, that you're stuffing
Yeah.
into your stupid faces. I'm sorry.
Fucking-
Is
so-
anybody vegan here?
No, not at all. But I think the argument.
Calendula.
I think the argument is that you make the bees sad, and I know I'm like simplifying it, but you're like putting them to work where they normally wouldn't be.
Right.
I kind of get that, and I
You know
guess
what
it
I'm
is.
saying? And
You are kind of like more bees are born and die because you take the honey.
Right.
Yeah, like they're working for kind of nothing.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't know a lot of beekeepers, but I did a lot of research because I wanted to keep bees. But it's kind of not really possible where I live in Poughkeepsie. I would need to find a property to have them on and then go there and, but they're kind of low maintenance, to be honest.
Yeah,
so I may do it.
You basically just let them do their thing.
Yeah, and you just harvest.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
A few times a year.
Again,
But
they
from
do
what
all the
from
work.
what I've heard, like going into winter, you just leave them alone, and then at the end, whatever honey they didn't eat to survive, that's yours.
Yeah. Like, you guys are okay?
Yeah.
You guys okay? All right, so back to the process. I'm sorry, Steve. I keep cutting you off.
The whole show's gonna be like this. We're just gonna
We're just gonna be,
Totally fine.
keep
we gotta
circling back.
steer the ship back into where we need to be.
So it when you're reading about it, it does, especially if
After
you
you
don't
kill
have
the
some
bees.
after you kill all the bees and
Yeah.
you take the honey.
You mash them up,
Punch
into
them
a
in the
paste.
face.
And the children. You take their children
Yeah,
first.
and but you let them
sweeter.
watch before.
Right. Oh yes,
You
yes.
let
That's the
them watch
best part.
first.
Yeah, when they cry. Yes.
So,
Bee
after all
tears.
that,
This soap is filled with dead bees and a rabbit foot because we felt like it.
yeah, after the bee murder. So the bee.
And then you take your lye, and then So there's it can get really kind of convoluted quickly because a lot of the terminology sounds really scientific, like saponification and all, and which is yes,
I don't know that one.
which is truly just the oils turning into soap once they mix with the lye. So yeah, the base of most of our soaps is olive oil, and some of it does have the coconut oil or shea butter. And then you add in the lye to it, and the lye is really what starts to make this crazy chemical process happen. So
the lye molecules and the attract to the oil, and that's what makes the soap. So you have to actually
It binds it into like a matrix. That's what I had heard. Like a molecular matrix. Like what the fuck is it?
So I mean, actually,
no, it's a wax matrix. I heard it on NPR. Yeah. I
name
could be
for-
completely wrong.
Good name for a band.
Wax matrix.
Yeah, and what you end up with is actually, none of the ingredients that go in are the same once it's done curing and doing its thing. So the lye really turns the oils into the soap, and same with that.
and it takes 4 weeks. The curing process once you make it, it takes, once you combine the oil and the lye, it takes up to 4 weeks for all the lye to like just calm the F down. Otherwise, if you
can
use
curse,
it,
you can say calm the
can-
fuck down. Stupid
can't.
lie.
I might have,
Handle
like,
your
Stephen
shit,
Schwartz.
lie.
You can say it. You can totally say it for me. That's fine. F-E-F.
So is there? Can you just pour it in like a a glass, like a pint glass, and just set it on the counter, and then it'll be fine. And then 4 weeks later, it's good, or do you have to have like special?
Actually.
Is it like in Fight
Yeah.
Club where they're pouring in like lasagna dishes and then cutting it with a wire?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
exactly like
Yeah.
that.
Just
Cool.
Yeah, we have. He actually Les made some wood molds that we use.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So we end up with these loaves of soap, and then I go ahead with our little
Yeah.
cutter and
again,
cut
it goes.
everything up.
Yeah, it goes to like us liking or or enjoying making stuff. So it's like, oh, let me make a mold.
We're all
I'm gonna
about the
make-
process.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a mold, and so we like everything, every part of the process of the soap making, we have made everything. We make the molds, and
Our
it's
blends
just,
and our labels.
yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah.
to the labels. It's
Going back real quick, if I thought this was a piece of cheese and I took a piece of cheese off of it, you ruin that man's night. Like that guy went home very sad.
That was a big
because
bite.
I just took
It's a
like
big
a
bite.
little shave of it off,
Yeah.
and I'm like, whoa, this
Yeah.
if it was a hunk, it would have been a
And I think it was actually the cook of the
That's
kitchen.
what I was
which is
really
really
hoping.
funny.
That's what I was really hoping.
yeah,
he was.
I think it was the samples, right? Because I think we might have
No,
given
it was
her-
a full
It was a
bar,
full
so,
bar.
yeah.
It wasn't like samples that she took.
No, she took a full-on bar, and he. Just
Then it's
bit
on
right into
him.
it.
Then it's
Oh,
it's on
that's
him.
fucking
Not
beautiful.
that
I love
man's.
it. I love it.
So Julia at work wants to know if Jewish is her. It's not. That's Christian.
Jewish. Oh, our demerit system.
Yeah. It's a
Sorry.
whole nother story.
Yeah.
So
Still
yeah,
trying
I
to
was
recover.
really hoping that he was going to take like a big bite out of it, so there'd be a bite mark in the. But
I think
Yeah.
initially he was, and then he just
yeah,
didn't.
just chickened out.
Yeah, if you let me keep going with the knife, it would have been a lot bigger sliver. So
Yeah, but then you would have spit it out.
Well, maybe the
I would
honey
have been
ones are
fine with you
tastier.
spitting it out. I
Honey
just
ones are
wanted to
tastier.
see like your teeth marks, like on the corner.
Oh, that's what I told myself.
Do you have any other ones that might be tastier
Possibly
that you
this
could try?
one. Let's
something
see.
like I like almonds. You got anything with almonds in it?
Oh, the Java fix. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That this one and its partner, the Cafe au lait, are what everybody always wants.
Are you
to
sure
eat.
it's not pronounced owlet?
Owlet?
Cafe all eight.
Some kid came in the other day and he ordered a cafe au lait, but he said owlate, and I should have known better and made sure he knew what he was ordering first. But I just went, all right, I'm gonna let you have it.
Sometimes that's fun to do.
He got a large too,
Yeah.
and that motherfucker left all 20 ounces.
Yeah.
Just left it on the table. He
was
might have
expecting a
taken
latte or
4
something?
sips and just plunk, just left it
Oh,
on the table.
no.
We might have lost the customer because of that.
That's fine.
All right, so this is the Java fix. It's exfoliating coffee soap.
Yes.
Castile soap.
Ooh.
Now, what is
do you use
Castile
for
soap?
exfoliation?
Coffee grounds.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's actual
So you have
coffee
to
And
grounds.
it's
smell
in there.
biodegradable.
Yeah.
It's not fucking micro beads.
No microbeads.
Oh my God,
None of
they're
that.
really
The
bad
bitches.
apparently, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've
Yeah,
banned
you have
them.
you eaten fish in the
Yeah.
last year?
Probably.
Then you've eaten microbeads.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they're delicious.
things.
I mean, unless they were farm raised, like in a pond.
Oh yeah, open
It
it up.
smells awesome.
Totally feel free to open them up.
Yeah, you might actually be able to eat that one.
I'm
The-
not.
No, go ahead. Go
Don't.
ahead and eat that
I am
one.
No.
not going.
Do it.
It
It
says
smells
Castile-
If you
good.
guys can convince him to eat like one more, it'd be so good.
All right.
It says Castile soap on it. So what does that mean?
It means it's delicious.
Does it mean that you have like a weird religious diatribe on the side of your bottle, like Dr. Bronner's?
Oh fuck.
Have you ever read that the side of the bottle, Dr.
No.
Bronner's soap?
I know.
It's fucking nuts.
What is it?
Have you heard of Dr. Bronner's soap?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they sell it at like Eastern Mountain Sports, but that doesn't exist anymore. But if you really read it, it's like an insane Christian manifesto You notice all the tiny little type on there.
I know.
Like if you have Dr. Bronner's Castile soap in your bathroom and then you forget your cell phone when you're taking a shit, and then you read that thing, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've read it before.
It's fucking crazy.
I read it
right?
in the shower. I think it was at Jess's house, my sister.
Fuck, I've been in here 18 minutes.
And I was showering, and I'm like, I looked at the bottle and I saw all the fucking letters on it. There's a ton of words on there. And I was like, all right, let me read this stuff. And as I got to the side, I'm like, what the hell? I brought it downstairs after I got dressed. And I was like, do you know what's written on this?
Just imagine you in a towel. Like, I didn't have time to get dressed. You guys need to see this.
They stopped buying it.
Really?
It's fucking insanity.
Wow.
It's fucking insanity.
At least I think
it's a lot of like Old Testament, like it's a bunch of crazy religious nut shit. Yeah, it's a lot.
The old one.
The old
Dude,
one's
that
the
looks
best
like a
one.
that
new
thing,
stuff's good, but
that thing looks like a fucking gluten-free blondie.
it does. It looks like a nice like brownie or something.
Well, when we make it, it looks like dessert, right?
Yeah.
It smells like dessert. It smells like a meal.
Yeah,
Like one of our specialty coffee drinks.
at the Crafted Cup for Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie. Yeah, look at that. It's got like
Nice
got coffee.
bits of coffee in there.
it's too close. It won't focus. Yeah, it looks like an Oreo Dream Bar. You ever had one of those?
No.
Oh, it smells
missing
amazing.
out on
Yeah,
so
it's
many
got
things.
vanilla and cinnamon. Oh, and back to the
Cinnamon.
circling back around. Castile soap. What does that mean?
Olive oil soap. Yeah.
Yes.
Anything you see that says Castile soap ever means the only oil in it is olive oil.
Why?
I don't know.
Why not olive oil soap?
can name it that.
They didn't want to confuse it with Popeye's girlfriend. But
That was terrible.
No.
You are lucky that I don't have my soundboard up.
And we do another coffee soap as well. That's again the cafe Olette. There's a cat. Hi, kitty. And
That's
that
that
one.
shitty cat I was talking about
Yeah.
before.
if you want to take him or snap his neck, I won't mind.
Either one.
Along with the bees, we'll just make another soap. It's fine.
Yeah.
Soap.
Call it cat's paw. It'll be adorable. It's got real bits of cat in it.
So Logan Callahan is checking in. I texted him and said, where are your comments at, Superfan? And he said, well, blow me down.
All right. Thanks,
So
Logan.
Logan is added to the show. In a very minimal sense, sir, step it up.
I heard a... Oh, you got more?
Oh,
Lip
my God, there's so
balm.
much stuff. Okay.
Lip balm. Wow, you got
So
tons of
okay,
stuff
so this
there.
is stuff you could probably just eat then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the salve and the.
See, the salve, I think... Is it salve or salve?
Salve?
I like saying salve better.
I kind of mix it up because I'm not.
Yeah, you can go either way.
I thi-
Salve.
I think you can go either way.
Salve.
Yeah. Ryan's
I,
totally going either way.
Ooh, it's got bits of things in it. Are you
You can
filming
eat
right
those.
now?
You can eat those.
Yeah, got bits of things. Okay.
I'm going to just write down, ooh, it's got bits of things. in it.
So
Would
hemp.
you go OOH for ooh?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah. Maybe a few more O's. I'll make it work. Woodstock 69 hand salve, hemp oil. Is that why it's called Woodstock?
It's a big part of it. Yeah.
Calendula infused olive oil. Where'd you get your hemp from?
The hemp hemp seed oil. We have a couple providers of goods. I mean, I know a guy that knows a guy, and we get our hemp.
I get it from his cousin.
Yeah, so we have we get our high grade therapeutic oils as well. Our essential oils is where we get a lot of our our olive oil and the hemp seed oil too.
Okay.
That guy is totally fucking making marijuana oils and stuff in
Oh,
his
yeah.
goddamn basement.
Yeah.
I
He's
can make
using that as a
Chad can make essential oils with his still.
Oh,
it's
yeah?
a person that we know that is not me. His name is Chad.
But
So
it takes
it's gonna
forever. I mean, we looked into, why don't we grow our own herbs and make our own essential oils? But in order to make one drop of
Oh, it's
essential oil,
crazy.
you have to have
Yeah.
fields of whatever
It's
you're
a lot.
doing.
Yeah.
It's I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, you're distilling oils.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah.
So it's got hemp oil, calendula infused olive oil, rose infused sunflower oil, shea butter, beeswax, vitamin E, patchouli, Sweet orange, lavender, clove, neroli. What's neroli?
Neroli, yeah, that's another essential oil. It's actually it's a flower off of the orange tree.
Oh, that's cool. And bergamot, which is Earl Grey tea.
Oh,
Right?
really?
I think so.
didn't know that.
Oil of bergamot?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. Wow.
I'm not sure at all. I've never
I'm on
heard,
top of the hill.
I've never heard the word bergamot in my entire life.
Oh, I burnt.
It's one of my favorites.
Actually, the one of the candles I have is pretty much all of this minus the bergamot. Yeah, it's orange bergamot right here. Boom. Dinka dinka do.
Oh, hey. There you go.
Yeah, and they use that in. It's probably not going to pop up here, but they use that in. In Earl Grey tea, which makes it so delicious. I love it. Oh, this stuff smells great. Now, what's that on top?
Lavender.
It is
Little
lavender?
petals. Yep.
I thought so, but I didn't
Purely
want to sound
for
too smart.
aesthetic.
You want smelly?
Sure, but I think someone's logged into Logan Callahan's account. Oh, it smells great.
Yeah, that's a
Because
favorite.
he's texting me that we might be being trolled. I don't know. We'll see. He said, no, I didn't have a chance to watch today. I just got home. I don't know. This could be him.
Can you tell the new viewer who these guys are? It says so in the fucking.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus.
We're not spoon feeding our audience with one person.
We're with the Nomadic Boutique. Find them at etsy.com/shop/the Nomadic Boutique. And you guys are working on a website too, from what I hear, right?
Yep. Yeah, we're hoping to have it launched ideally October 1st. That's the goal. So, and that will be easy. Just the nomadicboutique.com.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet, yeah.
At the Nomadic Boutique on Facebook. That's what it is.
Yeah, you can find us through Instagram and Facebook also.
So you got a Woodstock 69 hand salve and a bar soap.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much the same shit. Right?
Yeah, the soap has the same essential oil blend in there. And what's fun about the Woodstock is it's pretty.
Oh.
We wanted to get like a nice little tie-dye feel.
Oh,
for
shit,
it.
look at that. It actually looks like mashed up Play-Doh from when I was a kid.
It looks, or if you like melt a bunch of crayons to make new crayons.
Yeah.
This is cool though,
and
man.
it's one of the
That
most
looks awesome.
difficult, like
Oh my
physically
God.
difficult bars to
It's
make
stressful.
because of all because everything starts to gel.
Yeah, like run
fast.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, and so you have to like, all right, get this one, get that one, get this one, and you have to have everything all set up and all the colors all set up.
The first time we made it, we were super stressed about it.
Everything was a mess.
The second time, we had
afterwards.
like all the buckets ready to go and like
Yeah.
all the like assembly line of colors, and we're just Yeah, it's a little.
This is
crazy,
cool
but-
though. It smells great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a
Love
great
that.
bar. It's a great bar for the face too.
I love the bergamot thing. I don't know why. It's just.
Can I smell it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Here. The bergamot oil. I don't know. For some reason, I really, really enjoy that one. Like out of most sense.
Yeah, it's
This
one of
one
my
I get
favorites
like
too.
kind of a minty clearing your sinuses kind of smell.
That's probably that stuff.
Which I like. This reminds me of the Dr. Browners a little bit.
Oh,
as
really?
far as the smell.
Well, fuck them though. And their weirdo belief.
Weirdos.
Pop that. Here, let me have the package so I can
Oh, yeah.
keep this stuff in order. Because I don't know if I can tell that this one is the Woodstock one. And lip balm as well.
Yes, and so the lip balm doesn't have the whole smattering of essential oil combos in there. It still has the neroli, lavender. I think I did one other in there too. I think orange. But
So, okay, so you went from soap,
Mm-hmm.
and now we got balm.
Balms.
They have bombs and salves. Is it it's what is it again? Salve. I always say salve.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of Fight Club now.
Say it. You can't.
Yeah, it's the nitroglycerin dash of sawdust, and you got dynamite.
All right.
Which is also not the recipe for dynamite. That's completely incorrect.
How'd you get it? So obviously, you can't just. I mean, some people can just do soap, but it's gonna evolve eventually, and you're gonna want to do other stuff. Did you have to learn how to do this, or did Magic Man over here already know what he?
That was old Corey's. She's the one that wanted to try out the making of the salves and the bombs and the.
I heard
now I don't know how to say it.
He said solve. I heard solve.
I know. I'm afraid of saying it.
He put mine and his together.
Solve.
Yeah,
we manufacture many bombs at our house.
We're not going to be allowed to fly anywhere.
Just kidding. Hashtag NSA.
It's an underground terrorist organization based around underground boxing clubs.
So how do you make a salve?
Salve.
I'm going to use some, actually.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, so that is mostly, again, oils. And I started infusing my own oils, too. So, like the olive oil and the sunflower oil. It's this crazy long process of infusing like a month.
A month.
Yeah. Give it a good shake every now and again to infuse the calendula into the oil and kind of get all the good benefits of those.
What's the
flowers
process for this?
So I take those oils, put them in a big old mason jar and start melting them down over a double boiler along with beeswax, any other like shea butters. I melt that all down along with it. Once everything's melted down, then I'll turn off the burner and add in whatever essential oils I'm going to use. And then everything gets poured into these tins. And then after about like 20 minutes or so, they're kind of hardened up and you can go ahead and use them. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's not too bad then.
No, not too bad at all. And it's been a blast coming
so
up with the different
So what do we need you for? We just make it at home.
I know the secret combinations. But yeah, you could. And actually that's what's so awesome about it is that you can buy it or you can make it yourself and make it however you want really and whatever combinations you feel like.
But that's the thing is like, and that's part of it. It's like, oh yeah, I can make it myself. And like people do come up to us and say, well, how do you make your soap?
Like, that's always a funny question.
I tell you that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll give you the basic outline so you know what's in it. But
tell
them.
What ingredients do you put in that?
But the thing is, it's not like you can buy like 1 or 2 ounces of the ingredients.
Yeah, you got to make a big
one
batch
thing for yourself. Yeah. That's not cost effective for the wholesaler. That's giving you all the products and
we have a tub of like 35 pounds of coconut oil.
I know.
It's
crazy. Think about all the Thai food you can make with that.
And like I know the UPS man actually. Like I know him. I see him and it's like, hey,
we know our UPS guy. Is his name Adam?
I don't know. Actually, I don't
know him that well.
Wait,
I know what he looks like.
I know him.
Is it the guy that delivers
I didn't know
to
you were
our
gonna
block?
ask me questions.
Corey?
What's that?
Is it the guy that delivers to our block?
Oh
or is it a different guy?
not that. No,
that's Adam number 2 for anybody who doesn't know.
Yeah, he's Dead Radio Podcast super fan.
Yeah, for
he's
fucking reals.
The original super fan. Logan is like he's you know what? He's fallen by the wayside. He's not even trying anymore.
He's starting to get a little creepy.
Yeah.
I should have said yes. This is the same Adam. Yes.
We're across the river. So
oh yeah, then it's definitely not him.
No, not him.
What's the difference between a Slav and a Belm?
Slav and a Belm.
A lot of times it's more beeswax will end up going into a balm than or like a lip balm anyway, just because that way it's not as like gushy and doesn't melt as easily.
So a balm is a
I was trying to be serious, but so a bomb is a fuck.
So a bomb is a salve, but just with a little more, just denser.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
it's not gonna melt in your fucking pocket.
Yeah. Right. So it's the M&Ms of chocolate.
Sure.
Wait, it's the M&Ms. It's the M&Ms
of literally anything other than chocolate, because the M&Ms are already chocolate. Yeah, that's terrible. It's just terrible.
All right, so where are we? Wow, we went by
hour
fast.
10.
No, it was 48 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow,
time
that was fast.
That was fast.
Yeah,
I want to pump the brakes because you got a bunch.
Do you guys
more
want to do what are you drinking?
Salvesleys. Well, let's do it.
Yeah.
You want to take a break quicker?
We're at 48. We could whatever you want to do. I don't care.
I kind of have to go to the bathroom.
All right, let's take a break.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll dig through the rest of your stuff. We'll do what are you drinking? Because I saw a bottle.
Yes,
and
it's in
I
the
don't know where it
it's
went.
Gonna make you sad.
We can break that out now. Wait,
oh
what?
man, it's gonna make me sad.
Maybe not. I don't know. but it's one that I know.
Why is it gonna make you sad?
He has celiac disease and he can't drink beer.
Oh, I should have gone with the cider.
That's fine. I'm used to it. So
I'm sad.
I'm gonna
for
take.
you.
We're gonna take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll do what are you drinking? We'll get more into your whatever the hell they're called at this point, and maybe some more.
We should make up some new words for it.
So Logan Callahan says, "I'm just learning so much about bombs and salves. Gotta soak it all in."
All right,
you do that, Logan.
Yeah,
and I will. I'll bring you a sample of all these soaps for you to taste. Yeah, you can try them all. They smell great. I haven't tried to eat them yet because I'm not stupid.
All right, so we'll take a quick break. You want to play some music? We're at the point where I know exactly.
All right, so
I was wondering.
No, I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. I don't want to get a copyright infringement.
All right, so Adam's gonna play some music. We're gonna
recollect ourselves,
and we'll be right back. So
you gotta give me a little bit more than a second.
All right,
I didn't have it queued up. But
we'll be right back.
Yeah, good. We'll just go. We'll just go with acid.
All right, go.
Yeah, if you just give me a second, I can pull something up. Why are you turning the volume?
I don't know.
up
It's
again?
your thing.
Just give me a second. I have to get to like my music library.
I'm done recording. It's just YouTube.
Yeah.
now, so.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back.
So
kids.
we'll go with some more Babe Patrol.
Sugar and spice and vodka on ice.
Yeah. It's just not playing, and I don't know why.
I'm just gonna let.
It's not me. It's iTunes. I'm clicking play and nothing's happening.
Constantly weeping when I'm told that I was just dreaming. My veins explode. My heart is leaking. Leaking, my heart is leaking. Sleeping, weeping, my soul is sleeping. Leaking, my heart is leaking. Sleeping, weeping, my soul is sleeping. I shouldn't bother, you're probably sleeping, can't get control, constantly weeping when I'm told probably thought you saw me shooting stars again. I only go where the prettiest Martians live, and I point I wake up on Sunday, not Monday. Can't cut a line if it only goes one way. You probably thought you saw me going blind again. I think I thought that we had different kinds of friends. I'm in mind, franchise runs out like mechanical mind. It's just on my blood tape. In paradise, well, I play my goods. And heaven is nice, but it's just not my life. And I don't know what the notion is told me. Taking it slow because it shows up so slowly. In parasite, the fire burns away inside. Just stabilize and kiss all of your hate goodbye.
It sounded so good, so good. I just wanted to. Thanks, man. It sounded really fucking good. Thanks.
All right, kids, we're coming back.
This is Magus Peter H. Gilmore, High Priest of the Church of Satan. Listen to Dead Radio Podcast, or you won't make it into hell. Hail, Satan!
We've...
Sorry,
Mike's on.
Yeah, you're good.
So just to say that we've interviewed
the high priest of the Church of Satan.
The Church of Satan.
That is cool.
Really nice.
Nothing.
It was a great conversation. Yeah. He's such a cool guy.
He's a wonderful man.
I'm going to invite him to parties at my house.
He loves Godzilla. Like a fanatic.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Making that little joiner was like the highlight of my podcast career, which has only spanned like 2 years.
It's not a career until you make a profit.
We have been making profits, remember? Thanks to places like the Crafted Cup at 44 Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie.
That's not a profit. That's barely keeping your head above water. We'll make a profit when that computer's paid off from podcast money.
And the Barbershop by Francois, old school shop with modern hairstyles. 10 IBM Road in Poughkeepsie, New York. 845-463-2300. That's where we make our profits.
23-aught.
La fin du monde.
I'm so sorry.
God fucking damn it. I love that brewery.
It is so good.
That these Canadian bastards. Unibrew, I guess you call it.
Yeah, I was very happy when I saw it because I've been familiar with them for many years. They're not my favorite brewery just because the style of beer is not really where I'm at, but that was right up his alley. Probably 2 years before you were diagnosed?
It was no.
Like
it
right
was
up his
Dogfish Head, Raison at Cosmos was the one that kind of went, oh shit, there's better beer out there.
Mm-hmm.
Weirder, better beer. This was one of the next 2 or 3 that I picked up from Halftime that I started trying. And they have one, Trois Pistolets, and what's the other one with the devil on the front of it?
Yeah, I know. I have a tulip glass that Devil du Monde.
Yes.
Maybe?
No, it's not Dumont.
No?
I can't remember what it's called. But
I have a tulip glass that's this brewery.
Yes. These bastards, I pretty much drank this. They're part of the reason why I started drinking craft beer. These guys. And now I can't drink them anymore. So I
what happens? What happens?
If
his tummy hurts and then he gets cancer.
So
yeah, that's no good.
It basically the gluten. There's fibers in your intestines that trap nutrients and release toxins and everything like that. But the gluten kind of sticks. They're hooked. Mine are hooked over, and the gluten gets trapped in there and basically deteriorates and causes polyps, which is like sores and everything. Right. And if I'm not careful, I have to. It causes infections and all kinds of pain. For me, it's like I could probably
you get your gallbladder removed, and then you shit your pants.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Man,
that's the progressive.
I kind of don't want to drink this anymore.
Yeah, the probability of me shitting my pants on a daily basis goes way up. Like I'm talking like 60% higher than where I was before. Huh. So I'm at about 95%. No. So, but yeah, these guys are a fantastic brewery. They make great Belgian. They're Belgian style. I'm sorry, I'm kind of stealing your thunder because the guest brings the beer and you talk about it.
But you see this? Like he hasn't had a beer in 3 years?
No, it's been way longer than that.
Yeah.
Probably 5 or 6.
Yeah, and all of that is just this little part of his soul. It's just I wish that
I go into halftime.
I feel like part of you fantasizes about an asteroid flying towards Earth, so you just be like, fuck it.
Yeah, when Jess's birthday comes up, or your birthday comes up, Adam, I go to halftime, and it's that little. I get to be me again. I get to be the beer drinking Ryan again because I skip through the aisles looking at all the new stuff, and I literally I'm doing the skipping motion. I get into an aisle, I look around, there's nobody there, and then I skip a little bit, just for me, just to remind me of what I used to have, and then I pick beers for them that I would want to drink. So Jess's birthday came up.
And meanwhile, I'm squandering my gift with PBR.
Yeah. This guy's drinking fucking, $1 cans of beer. Well, I'm stuck with fucking, what is that? Gruner? Give me that wine.
Oh, the Gruner.
Yeah,
so just open it and fucking drink it.
Yeah.
Well, I can't drink during a school week all that much.
So you keep saying
you keep saying
school week. So
school week.
what do you do
I'm a high school teacher.
Are you
So,
really?
Yeah.
High
So I
school.
can't- high school.
It's very brave of you.
I mean,
It's God's work.
We had some teachers in high school that were just drinking. That like I would
during class,
I would be drinking and he would be drinking and it was like an unspoken we won't talk about it. Yeah.
I know who you're talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
I
I
won't
mean-
say his name, but I know who you're
No,
talking
because
about.
he still works within the school system, so he definitely can't say
He's
his name.
still alive?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good for
Yeah,
him.
he teaches over at Dutchess.
Oh, well done, sir.
He's retired from public school, but he still teaches summer classes over at Dutchess.
Cool, good for him.
Yeah, for not succumbing to alcoholism and dying
And death, yeah. Succumbing to cirrhosis.
I have to give a quick shout out to my daughters.
Daughters?
My daughters, Sisa.
Are they watching?
And Sudi. They're
Oh, yeah,
watching.
actually, just
They sure
Sisa
are.
just checked in
I
a
have to
big
say-
way.
Yeah, I have to say that I love my dog and I love my
Oh my
cat.
god! All right, no, we're gonna read them all.
Oh no!
All right. Hold on.
You want to do it?
Oh, yeah, I do. I
Yeah.
really do. She said, hey, I'm a kid here. Don't cuss. My fam's watching. LOL. Cool. Nice you
No,
drink.
you missed a few.
No, I didn't. Hey,
Yeah.
oh
Hey,
my God.
oh my god, hi Daddy and Corey.
Oh,
What's
I'm
up,
sorry.
Kay? I do not like the music. Hoya, hey, I'm a kid here, don't cuss. My fam's watching. LOL. Cool. Nice, you drink beer. Me too. JK. Is it? It's LOL.
Please look at me.
Please look at me.
Jesus Christ. Does she-
Talk about your soap.
You pay attention
Stop
to her at
cussing,
all?
HG.
All right, she just wanted to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
And so
And there you are. There you
go.
are. Acknowledged. Jesus.
Yeah.
The LOL was hard.
So,
Did it.
from what I
Did
could
it.
tell, is that she's yelling at us. She has bad taste in music, and she doesn't like cussing.
Francis Dean
Oh,
is
and
the shit.
my
Give him the chance.
Oh, my sons are watching too, I guess.
Jeez, you got a whole brood, huh?
Yeah,
does.
my son Elon, he's watching. So,
Ah.
say hi to Elon.
After Musk, or is that like an actual word?
No, ELAN.
So
AN.
weird kind of aside, I did have a dream that Elon Musk and I made a hoverboard. That was it. That was the
All
whole
right.
dream. That's it. So we don't need to talk about it, but we did it. It was pretty awesome.
So,
And my
I'm
oldest.
sorry, I give you that bottle back, but I need it. So Le Fin du Monde by Unibrew. I don't know how to say it.
It's probably Unibrew.
So what made you choose this one?
Because I think I've had really good times after I've drank this.
It is 9% alcohol.
When you're
so-
marginally sure that you've had a good time,
Yes.
that's probably you had a good time. I feel.
So I know it must be good.
Yeah, it's got quite. It's
Quite the kick, yeah.
It's a Belgian style triple. I know that for a fact. And there's
If I try a little taste,
They
I'll
call it
just to
Belgian-
refresh
Yeah,
my,
I can't.
refresh my
I
memory.
can't even drink all this much because I think I'm not even allowed to drink on like TV. But you know,
This
YOLO
is not Nazi Germany. You do what you feel, man.
oh, speaking of Germany.
until your principal calls you in.
No, so what do you think? What are you getting out of it? Flavors and whatnot. Oh yeah, there you go. Prost.
Yeah, I know nothing about beer.
It'd be probably Nostrovia.
Nostrovia. No, it's
Nostrovia.
no. Well, if it's Canadian, it'd be a Votre
Well, I
Santé.
was just thinking about the German thing, Nazi Germany.
Oh.
I was just making it. It was a bad joke.
It was
Forget
a
Just
terrible
move
joke.
on. It was a joke in my head that no one got because I didn't fill them in on the situation.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Does that suck?
Just so you know, you missed out on a few.
I know. But mine's up now. I learned from my mistakes. Yeah. What are you getting out of it, Adam? Who has a bit more palate for
very,
this kind
very
of stuff?
Belgian. Not again, really, really spectacular beer.
Let me smell.
But not my
This is what
not
I do
my
now.
palate range. Not what I'm into.
Mhm.
It's the Belgian yeast.
Mm.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Smells so good.
Creamy,
Belgian
crisp.
yeast. Hey, have you guys ever had Necco wafers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's old people candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they smell the same. Belgian yeast beers smell like Necco wafers. And that's all I associate it with, being 5 years old and going, this is not fucking candy. So it's great. It's spectacular. It's exactly what it should be. It's just not what I'm into.
Cisa's screaming.
I have to say hi to my other son, Angel.
Cisa's screaming about talking about the soap. Where were you for the first 48 minutes of the show?
Yeah. So just so you know, this show
I actually ate the fucking soap.
This show is going to be posted. You'll be able to listen to it from the beginning, and you'll get the whole idea of this was we were going to interview you, and then it was going to devolve into us talking about sharks in a basement in Poughkeepsie or some shit.
She's 12.
We still
it's
can.
Okay, you don't have to.
I'm drinking, Skeleton. Gruner Veltliner from Burgenland, Austria. And if anybody's ever had, like, we were talking about this before the show, these Gruners come in 1 liter bottles instead of a 750 typically. And it was the first wine you said that.
Yeah, so I hated wine until I was 28, probably. It's been about 5-6 years, easily, because I discovered today that I'm 34, not 33. That's a separate conversation.
You lost a year.
Oh yeah, I can't. I just can't remember.
Even I knew.
Yeah, I had to ask my brother how old he was to figure it out. My brother also works at the coffee shop now, which is fun.
It's a family affair.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my brother a job. It's not true.
It's not gonna. I had a lot of funny jokes that I'm not going to do because Tanner will be mad. Forget it. Just moving on.
Were they gay jokes?
No, they're not gay jokes. They're inside jokes
okay.
that we shouldn't broadcast to our listener.
But yeah, the funny thing about Gruners are they got a crazy amount of fruit up front and then dry right out. Like the bottom drops out. Like you think it's going to be a sweet wine, and then all of a sudden, plink, you want to eat something because you're drooling.
Very like
so
appley.
You want to try?
Some melony. Not that one. That one's not melony at all.
No,
But,
this is all. It's all citrus.
Yeah, super dry, citrusy.
Just say when.
If I remember correctly, there's a little pear in there too, but I haven't had it in a while.
Thank you.
I'll just take a swig out of the bottle.
No, you will not. Here,
You know, actually,
have some of mine.
Something that we've been doing, we started to
Get in the mic
cut
there.
the bottles. Cut the bottles and make like glasses out of the wine bottles and beer bottles as part of what it's something else that we make.
Just one more thing.
I know, just one more thing.
Oh,
so we take. Yeah, I was just looking at the bottle. It was just reminding me.
Right, it's
looking,
fucking
a pretty,
cool.
Yeah, it's a cool bottle.
Skeleton.
Do you do the whole like string with the?
No. You score it,
cheap,
and
too.
then you heat gun it, and then you carefully dip it into ice cold water, and so then its stress cracks breaks.
I've seen that, but there's also one that I've seen a ton on YouTube. I haven't done it, so I don't know if it actually works. But you dip a string, like twine or whatever, in lighter fluid, wrap it around the bottle, light it on fire, and then dip it in ice water, and it goes clink, pops right off.
Yeah, I've heard that about acetone too, that you can use the same thing. But yeah, I don't know if it works.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've seen it on YouTube, so it must be real.
Well, it seems like. And what do you got?
I'm drinking Tito's and cranberry and seltzer.
And Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, well,
and there's a Lone Ranger or whatever.
I already drank that like an hour
the
ago.
Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah, I drank that
last
before the
week,
show started.
or 2 weeks ago.
But I've been kind of doing like vodka cranberry seltzer because I don't need that much cranberry, but I don't want to drink straight Tito's. So yeah,
refreshing.
It's a little bit lower calorie and it's refreshing. It's nice.
I don't know what this is. Anyhow, yeah, so I guess Cisa is still freaking out. She says that she wants to try beer.
God.
And she says, guys, dab.
Which we are not going to talk about.
Why not?
We're not. Because it's like, it's a young people cultural thing, and they have no idea where it came from.
See,
Dabbing is
I'm...
where you do this for no reason. And but they don't understand that it's a ridiculous drug reference.
I know, because
Yeah.
I don't know what that means other than doing a dab,
Yeah.
which
is smoking drugs.
Yes.
Yeah,
which-
it's smoking
yeah,
drugs.
I don't
My
do
daughter
that.
is learning so much.
But like young kids don't
I mean,
know
we
this.
we could have a couple weeks ago,
it's
but
because that fucking Disney fan is just what the fuck is his name? That
I'm sure she'll know if you ask her. She'll know. Yeah,
he's blonde. He's a douchebag. He's really big on YouTube. He used to be on the Disney Channel, and then
then he threw a party and they kicked him out. Yeah,
yeah. Then
right?
he
Yeah.
and the Disney Channel mutually decided to part ways. Yeah.
Yeah, she was telling me all about that guy.
Yeah, and the people in his neighborhood have a class action lawsuit against him because he's like setting furniture on fire in an empty pool in a rental house. He's a piece of shit. Yeah. I mean, I would love to be as YouTube famous as he is, for sure.
but not for being a piece of shit.
Yeah, but yeah, I think a lot of it is just, 12 to 16-year-olds are like, hey, that's fun. And then a lot of people are like with Howard Stern, where they hate him so much that they watch the videos.
Can I say that I still taste soap?
That makes me happy.
I've had a
Makes me
lot of
really
booze
happy.
and a bunch of water. I still taste soap.
Stays with you.
And speaking of soap,
yeah, we have a ton
So
more.
much.
we have
I
a
brought a
ton of
lot.
stuff. I went outside and told Brooke, I was like, they brought so much shit. She's like, I thought they were a band.
Yeah, whereas bands we bring in and be like, I got 6 stickers in my wallet. Who wants them?
Ah, Christ.
We've only had one band come in and like bring T-shirts.
Yeah, pitch black.
Yeah.
And they didn't have my size.
Oh.
They didn't have
I
mine
know.
either. I wish we could just meet in the middle.
I know. It's terrible. All right, so what else we got here?
All right, so there's a couple other salves. Salves.
Salves?
Salves?
And
Here Comes the Sun.
It's Jake Paul.
Oh, no.
Jake
Is that
Paul
a Beatles
Jake
reference?
Paul is the name of the guy.
Jake Paul, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was Paul something.
Here Comes the Sun, salve.
Yep.
Salve.
Oh, so Sisa says, you mean Jake Paul? I hate him. Good for you. I hate him too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't wish he was dead, but I wouldn't mind. Just saying.
So the Here Comes the Sun is a Beatles reference, yes?
Yes.
Oh, okay. One of my kids, one of my sons.
And moving on.
I hate. Can I?
Okay,
Are you?
okay.
You're obviously a Beatles fan, or no?
I don't hate them. They're good.
Okay. I hate them.
You hate the Beatles?
I
can't
think they're
stand them.
Nobody
good, and
hates
I
the
think I appreciate what they did, but I'm just not a
Yeah,
fan.
all of that.
Yeah.
Except I can't stand them.
Yeah.
Everything I hear
Fair.
from them.
Oh, I
makes
won't
me
listen
angry.
to them, but I appreciate what they are and what they've done.
Yes. Sure.
Well, I think you have to
He's like,
appreciate
sure, but less.
the longevity of their music. I
So-
think, even if you don't like it, It's,
Yeah. Oh no, I completely agree. I think they were very good. It's just not what I'm into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
can
hold.
let him-
I
Smell it.
have a massive rant that I could go on,
Smell
but I'm
it.
not gonna
No,
do
let's
it.
not do it. Just smell it.
Bite us
So
up,
this
bite
is
us up.
this is Here Comes the Sun, calendula infused olive oil.
Caligula.
Caligula infused. Ooh, that would be a good. That'd be a good salve. I'll buy the hell out of that. So now Oh God, that smells awesome. Calendula is a. I see it. It's the safe word. I should have picked a different word, like
'Cause
something
we're
a little more obscure, because it's in a lot of stuff. And real quick, I decided I wanted to spell check myself before I wrote it on the wall for everyone, all 4 of you to see. It's got a ton of health benefits. Like, I mean, of course, they're not FDA approved because they're not, they're not, Monsanto doesn't make calendula. So talk to me about calendula. I don't.
Yeah, so it's a flower. It's actually a member of like the marigold family, but it has a wealth of health benefits. It's wonderful for the skin. It's got I believe it's good in antioxidants, vitamin A and E. And it's just all around just a really healing. Especially once you start getting it into oils and using it in that way, people
Concentrating
can
it, basically.
Yeah, exactly. People can make tea out of it as well.
Smell that shit.
But yeah, it's good. And even I have a bag of calendula flowers at home, and like as soon as I got it, I can just stick my face in it because it just smells so good.
It smells like a fresh sliced lemon.
It smells like a gin and tonic to me.
A really good.
And if I could smell like a gin and tonic,
not to me because it smells like lemon, not lime.
Oh yeah, you do the lime. I'm a lemon guy.
Yeah, because you're an idiot.
Not an idiot.
Not because this makes this smell, but a gin and tonic is a lime drink.
I understand that, but I think lemon is better for gin.
That's fine, but you're wrong about a gin and tonic. If you want to do a gin martini with a,
can we talk about? Can we take a page out of Cease's book and say, can we talk about the soap?
Yeah.
She's asking if we like pie. I don't
love
understand.
pie.
And she said, I freaking love candy.
Oh, yeah.
I can't handle
now
this.
Now she's just
I can't eat pie
She's
anymore.
trolling the show.
You're opening fresh wounds.
Well, we actually once we made the salads, I asked Cory if she can make the.
What's she looking for?
The
mustache
muscle
wax?
rub?
That's
no,
that's the mustache wax. This is the
Yeah,
muscle
so
rub.
You guys
so
have
we
mustache wax?
Yeah, we do because we needed like more.
Wax it up, motherfucker. I don't have a mustache. I can't even grow a mustache, so throw
It's
some
not
shit
like
on there.
I trim it, so I can't really wax it. I mean, like I could put it in my beard, but it's not going to be all fancy.
Well, that's the thing. We're working on beard oil. And
Beard oil I could definitely use.
Yeah, and so we're working on more men products, I guess. You know, because we get a lot of men that come and they don't like they don't want to get like the soap. I feel like they don't think it's necessary for them to have a fancy soap.
It's not something they'll splurge on.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Right.
But they'll splurge on a fucking beer oil. That's strange to me.
But yeah, and so we're like, yeah,
take
so
the whole
we need
package,
to make
man.
beard oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been making mustache wax.
Mm-hmm.
And we also actually just started experimenting with this muscle rub, kind of like what is that? The
Tiger Balm?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
So if you're sore, you put a little bit.
Can I just
on
smell that?
Yeah,
I think this is gonna be
Go
great.
for it.
That one might be hard to smell in this tiny one.
Yeah, I don't know if you can.
Oh, no,
Apparently you can.
No, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it smells great. What's in that?
There's peppermint, rosemary.
Wait, stop. I want to try and figure it out.
Stop it.
Taste it. You have to taste it.
Yeah. Put it on your tongue and your balls.
Is there bergamot in there?
No. No, there's frankincense, I think, in that one too.
That's what
Yeah,
it fucking is. God damn it. Brooke wears that every fucking night. God fucking, I'm mad now. I know that smell. That's my wife.
Any
That
person-
smell,
any
your,
person who
your
is
muscle rub smells like my wife, who is a muscle rubber.
Okay. Don't. I can't.
You write that
Too
down.
easy.
My
Too
wife,
easy.
my wife, the muscle rubber. So anyone who hasn't been into like a place like Dreaming Goddess doesn't believe that frankincense exists is a real thing. I'm
Wait,
serious.
what?
Really?
Frankincense.
Oh, because of like frankincense and myrrh,
Frankincense.
which is also a
Yeah,
real
they
thing.
hear it in the Bible and they go, "Oh, that's a made-up thing from the Bible."
It's from the tree.
I know it is, but what I'm saying, you don't run into it on a daily basis.
True. Yeah, but it's an incredible. It's actually,
So what is
it's-
myrrh, though? Do you know what
It's
myrrh
also,
is?
yeah, it's also a resin. It's the
Okay.
same sort of thing as frankincense.
See, I pronounce it myrrh. As every night before we go to bed, I'm like, "What are you wearing?" Some frankincense and myrrh.
Was that before the muscle rubbing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Immediately before
You
the
see,
muscle.
was
rub.
that before the muscle rubbing would be a good title for the show too.
Oh wow!
I'm out of energy. I can't write
I think
anything else
Cisa
down.
tapped out.
Yeah, she said, "You need to go to bed, sweetie. It's late. You have school tomorrow. It's 8 o'clock. Brush your teeth."
Oh geez. Yeah, that stuff's yeah. What happened?
So she's been typing in all caps the entire time. So I said, "Stop yelling, sir," all in lowercase, and she said, "No, ma'am." And she used like the proper, like with the apostrophe and everything,
Oh, well
but all in
done.
caps. I'm a keep it in caps lock. I never knew a woman could have a beard, and then ha 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 ha. Ew, what the fuck? LOL, LOL. No, it was WTF. She didn't actually
Okay,
curse.
good. Yeah,
I got
that
a
was
lot-
better.
I'm going to go now. Love you, Dado. So,
Okay.
I got a lot of people asking who you guys are. So I keep forgetting to
again,
plug.
listen to the beginning of the show.
Yeah, if you checked in early. No, it's the
We're going to
Nomadic.
start talking about sharks. You going to ask what sharks are? Jesus.
It's the Nomadic Boutique that you can find the Etsy store, etsy.com/shop/the Nomadic Boutique. And buy the
definitely,
shit.
definitely get
great.
that website
so
going. That
We're
is
still
a lot
we're still
easier.
digging into the fucking treasure trove.
And we
that
have,
you brought.
and this is like just
much.
we have like, we are like legit. We have so much stuff, and so many different. I like to call them flavors of soaps.
And that's why I ended up bringing so much, because we have probably over 20 different bars of like types of soap that we make. So
nuts.
yeah. So when I had to like pick what to bring, I was having a really hard time. So that's why
It's
you
I was
guys get to enjoy
God, what the
a lot.
it's driving me nuts because I was thinking about something the other day about variety. I think it might have been like a Cousin's Revolution Aleworks post about a new beer that they had out, and I was thinking about how the small businesses that put out products like yours that have different scents or different flavors or something like that. You can't just. I mean, you can have just a couple things that you do well, but in the end, if you want to keep products flowing, you have a lot of different things that everybody wants to try, and the variety thing is just like, man, I forget.
I'm torn on it.
Businesses like this can get bogged down by
having so many options.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and I've talked about this with Tanner before, and like in many, many, many things. Like some of the best bars I've been to have had 4 beer options, and all they serve is grilled cheese, and that's been fucking awesome. And then you go to some places where you're like, holy shit, like I don't even fucking know what the hell I want. And a lot of that, you go to a diner, a Greek diner here in Poughkeepsie, and you're like, how old is the meatloaf that they're about to serve me?
But you're talking about food. It's different when it comes to this kind of stuff.
because this is
and
more,
beer,
more
because
shelf
beer
stable.
has beer has a
but it's
shelf
kind of
stable.
like you have to figure out what your audience wants, and then
Well, one of the things. I mean, the reason why we call it a Nomadic Boutique is because our long-term plan was to actually get a trailer and tiny house it, and make a mobile store. And so, having like the soaps and the balms and the salves would only take a quarter of the space, and the rest of the boutique would be stuff that we also make. So that was part of the plan. It's like, oh yeah, we also paint, we also draw, we also make, greeting cards, we also make indigo dye, textiles, and dream catchers, and so on. So we wanted to do that, but we wanted to start with this. It just seemed the most accessible.
Yeah, and marketable.
Yes, and marketable.
So you can take your passion and integrate it into something that you can bring people in the door with. And
Absolutely.
that's,
But we tried it. We tried as like, oh, why don't we, we're going to this event. Why don't we bring some of the paintings? And it was just
man,
bad,
it was so
bad idea. Because we had the soaps and we had them all neat and beautiful and perfect. And then we had like a box.
Well, that's part of it too. It was like
yeah.
presentation-wise, it
Right.
just wasn't. Yeah, and then people weren't there for the paintings. They were, all the amazing smelling stuff that brought them to there.
So I feel like you could. I feel like a storefront would work better with that business model, where just like this is what we do, and also this is our art. If you're interested in it, so like a gallery space,
Gallery and
that's
boutique.
Right.
I think that could definitely work for you. But going to farmers markets and trying to sell art is probably not going to happen.
And you should open right
But
across
selling
from the Dreaming
selling
Goddess.
soaps. Yeah, right across the streets.
And just every morning as you're opening up, just give them the finger.
That would not work out well.
You think Ree's watching right now?
No, she's not.
I made a soap just for the DG, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
The DG?
the
is
DG.
that what the kids
That's
are
my
saying
new
on the
favorite
block?
thing right now.
The in lingo.
That's my favorite thing that's happened all week right now. That I know that the Dreaming Goddess is now called the DG.
The DG.
I can't wait to tell Tanner about it because he's just gonna be like, she really said that, and seriously, I'll be like, yes, she did, sir. And that is now the name of the place. That's what it's called now.
Forever never. What have I done?
What we got here?
Oh, that one's my favorite.
The Nomadic Druid.
Yes.
Oh.
And that one I named
I'm a
that
fan of
because, well, they're good people. They're good tree loving
Cedarwood.
people.
My pomade has cedarwood in it.
It's so amazing. Actually, that's what they surmised was the actual tree of life, that it was a cedar.
That one I might be a little allergic to. But
Oh, really? 'Cause of the cedar?
I want to smell it. But
We actually went camping one time, and there were cedar trees.
we spent 2.5 days in the woods together.
Yeah,
with only 1 day's worth of alcohol.
We made it out
It was a
alive.
terrible mistake. We should have brought more alcohol than
all
water.
The booze. We drank all the booze the first night, and then we just didn't know what to do. And there is a picture of him with a tomahawk and his face painted with charcoal. It was crazy.
But cedar is poisonous if you burn it. Apparently, I didn't know this. At the time, the cell reception up there was dog shit. I don't even think we had smartphones at the time.
Minimal. I mean, I did because I was with the times.
All right.
in
All
2000
right. I know where it's going.
2009. Jesus
Shut your
Christ,
mouth.
dude.
So we started burning cedar, and I got a big. I breathed in a big whiff of it, and my lungs and throat were fucked up for the remainder of the camping trip. But it smells amazing.
It does smell amazing. And
I really wish
ingesting
I
it is
really wish I
not
had a
the
that's
best
what
idea.
she said button.
You have a that's what she said button.
Yeah, but no,
All right.
I know, it's right here.
So, this smells great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
This.
the essential oil is actually, it's amazing for your skin. It's really both skin and muscle
smell that.
rejuvenating. And so it's really healing. And so I have that in that salve, and then also the Johnson Brothers balm.
Johnson Brothers.
Yeah.
As in Johnson and Johnson?
No. So
As
that
in
I
Jeff
actually,
Johnson
as in
and-
Jeff Johnson for Jeff Johnson Studios.
Who's
On
Jeff-
North Hamilton Street in Poughkeepsie.
Oh,
Buy his
shit.
furniture.
Oh.
So actually on Fridays I work
So this
for...
could segue into
A future episode with Mr. Johnson on
No.
hawking
Where,
his furniture.
So I really love collaborations
Mhm.
because it's free advertising and free shit. So if you guys would love to collaborate with us, we would love to collaborate with you. I have some ideas.
Okay.
I'm thinking a he can't drink
wow.
beer, but hops,
Mm-hmm.
great scent. We could do something like a hop oil infused something.
That could be great.
Yeah.
So here's the difference between a salve and a balm.
between-
So the salve, you can like kind of put a real light pressure puts a fingerprint in it. The balm,
Yeah, you're gonna need
It's a
like a
little firmer.
fingernail. to,
Jesus
like,
Christ.
Yeah.
it's like cracked down the center. All right, so this is the Johnson Brothers balm for adventure worn feet.
Yes.
So
So that I actually made special initially for the Johnson Brothers. On Fridays, I work for a woodworker in Poughkeepsie, and he and his brothers were going on a 3-week river rafting adventure through the canyon, the Grand Canyon, and they needed something, or he wanted something for his feet because he knew that they were going to get torn to shreds, being in the wet water and everything else. So I made him this balm.
The wet
And,
water.
The very wet water. As opposed to the dry
it is
water.
super wet from what I hear.
I just
It's
could not
really,
let
really
you
wet
slide on
water.
that. I wanted to, but I couldn't do it.
No, the wet water.
bees,
And,
so the beeswax is
Yeah.
why it's so
It's just full of dead
Yeah.
bees.
dense. Yeah.
so, and their
Bunch of-
children and the
bunch of
tears.
dead bees.
Coconut,
Souls
shea
of-
butter, calendula, vitamin E, and rosehip. And cedarwood, lavender, and tea tree. This smells great too. Did you smell this?
That one I don't think so.
Yeah.
So that one would be amazing to put on your feet, like before you went to bed, especially. You could use it on your hands too, like if they're really worn and cracked. And he said for himself that when he woke up the next day, like cracks that had started had healed up, which was nice. And he still ended up having his feet ripped apart, but because you're just
you're
doing what you're
basically
doing.
you're just pushing back the tide.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
For all of our male listeners, women like to douse their feet in lotions or salves or balms or whatever the hell before they go to bed. I
Every night I'm goofing off on my phone. All I've done is brush my teeth, and that's pretty much it. All I have to do to go to bed and put on my 5th pair of underwear, and that's a callback. And I look over, and Brooke
and that's
is
all you've been looking at on your phone?
Well, I mean, Anyway, Brooke's like slathering on shit on her hands, her face, her feet. She's, constantly making her feet. But the funny thing is,
I'd prefer to be disgusting.
You look at her and you're like, Jesus, you're putting so much into this. But then you look at my feet
and you're like, I don't appreciate it at all. Why you're doing this? And, why?
No. You touch her foot, it's nice and soft. You touch my foot, and it's you like recoil in horror. The corns and the
just
dryness,
like hammer toes and yellow nails.
I wouldn't. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. It's not. I have decent
That's
feet.
just what I.
But I have man
that's
feet.
Just what I
you know what I'm
picture.
talking about.
Sure. Yeah.
Do you do the oil? Do you oil up your feet before bed?
No, I do not. I do not oil my feet.
You got to start now. You got to use your product.
We have the balm.
I do. I do.
You got bombs just lying around the house, ready to be planted.
So many.
I do use the salves. I use the salves, the mustache wax, and all the soaps.
Oh my god!
All the soaps.
We have like 5 different soaps going at a time.
Yeah. We actually ran out of this one. One of our favorite is the what is it called?
Kahanu.
The kahanu.
That we always want to call the kahuna.
It's kahanu. It's made out of volcanic sea salt from Hawaii.
Ooh!
So it is amazing. So it is the reaction between the naturally occurring charcoal from the volcano with the salt from the ocean, and it makes a black salt with the coconut, right? With the
it's
coconut.
like the blackened coconut shells, and
right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you make that into soap, and it's amazing. It's amazing. We sold out. Yeah,
so
we
fast.
made it. It was like
it was our
gone.
most expensive bar, and it sold out really quick.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your price point on most of this stuff?
So like that bar was $10. Most of
But
these,
that's
which
not
isn't bad.
crazy.
No.
Well,
that's
that
not
bar
crazy.
that you're talking about,
Right.
that's like double what your normal bars are, right?
Yeah, pretty much, because we have a lot of our bars are like around like $5.95, $6.
$6,
The Woodstock I think is $8.95. Same with the Black Bar.
Okay.
They're the more expensive ones.
I know
But
that
I mean,
your
like a
hand
like
salves
a
are
fucking
like
tub of shitty Axe bullshit body wash is
Oh.
$12.99.
Right.
it's like there's stuff Suave and whatnot out there is cheap, but that's what it is. It's fucking cheap,
Right, it's
and
cheap.
it sucks, man.
But I mean,
it's
even
not
if it's
good
even
for
if it's
you.
$2.99, like that's not that crazy
right.
chum.
So it's like you could put out a few more dollars and get
And you can feel it,
handmade
and
bar.
like seriously, you're gonna use this after a couple of days. Try to go back to the commercial soap. You can't. You just can't.
Yeah.
It's like your skin feels disgusting if you use it. So,
It hurts.
yeah.
You still have more.
We still have more. Okay,
Jesus.
so all right, I'm
He's
almost
like-
done. I swear I'm almost done.
We're all gonna have to take a shower together after
I
this.
know. It's gonna be great.
Speaking of the salt, this is the salty batch. Which
This is a different one.
Yeah.
This is a Himalayan.
Now,
salt.
you called it the salty batch.
Yes.
Just everyone take a beat and prepare. Just take a beat and prepare for what's coming. No pun
Why
intended.
didn't you decide on the salty load?
I wasn't expecting that.
It's got Himalayan salt. It's a bath bar. So what is bath bar?
That's so.
It's just so.
Oh, okay, it's soap.
it's
Catching me off guard. Coconut oil, lemon lavender. Ooh, I want to open this. Lemon lavender, rosemary, and frankincense. This is right up my alley. The more medicinal it smells, the more I prefer, because
Yeah,
even
we
my
enjoy that one.
cocktails are. Oh, God damn it! I'm trying to keep the packaging nice.
I feel like we're gonna cut
Holy
all these
shit, this
bars
is
in
my-
half with a knife.
Oh yeah.
And then just
divvy it up.
Yeah.
When you use that on
I
your
really,
face-
I really want to do the Ryan Bosch in the shower with a GoPro.
Oh,
Please do.
absolutely do it.
Please do.
Yeah,
From
we're,
the waist
we're gonna do
down.
it. I need to get the
on the feet. On the feet.
yeah. Yeah, it's not even on your face. It's just on your feet.
It's just a black bar dangling, very small black bar. This smells amazing, and it
looks like brie.
Hence why
This-
people eat it.
Well, this one is
cheese.
super salty, so you
Yeah.
can.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
It
Maybe
smells
that'll
like the
taste
ocean.
good.
It smells like the ocean and blueberries.
Ooh.
Blueberries. There's no.
No, I know there's no blueberries in it.
Smells like.
It's that fresh.
Yeah. Sea salt, minerals. You got a mineral smell from it.
It smells like the beach.
This is great. This is my favorite one so far of the soaps. To be
That's-
perfectly honest.
That's a good one. We love that one.
And we also have some fun fun bars like we started
bar?
making.
How many other things do you have?
So many
This
things.
is the
Just
last
said
soap.
they had a
Actually,
fucking
no, that's a
ton.
lie. This is a.
We have this maple.
We didn't even get into all the little
sweet
stuff.
maple.
Oh, the maple cream.
maple cream
whatever,
soap.
which we still need a good name for. But
Yeah, we need a name for the maple.
See, I
maple
can't
cream
do.
soap.
You
I
have
can't
some
do
soap on
stuff I
your
want to
nose.
eat. Do I?
There you go.
Some salt.
You got some soap on your nose.
Yeah. I don't like. I don't know if I could do like. Brown sugar and like maple or whatever the hell you guys.
That one's really sweet.
Yeah.
To
smelling.
me,
But
that just is gonna make me hungry.
But it
And
might
I'm
work
gonna-
for
and then I'm gonna
kids,
eat a
you
bunch
know.
of those gluten-free
Just eating
bars.
fried chicken in the shower.
The fried chicken bar.
All right. Well, this one I don't have to open. I want to just look at this. What is this? This
That
is
one,
a
Ooh, that has a fun story.
bard.
Okay.
Bard.
Bard.
I was told that if I was to join a Dungeons and Dragons troupe, I would be a bard.
Okay, that would make sense.
What?
Since
Okay.
you.
I don't know.
Do the
Ask
radio.
Julia. I
I
don't
don't-
fucking
I don't know.
I was trying to decipher all this nonsense.
Hippie weirdo we work with.
Hippie? Did you say hippie?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Absolutely nerdy weirdo is what I'm saying. Clove bud, lemon, cinnamon, sweet orange, eucalyptus, and
It's
rosemary.
pronounced cinnamon.
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 Oh, didn't we? We fucked up somebody really bad. Somebody said it's pronounced cinnamon, so we all started saying cinnamon, and then somebody at work I'm talking about
I
had to
feel-
actually say cinnamon to a customer and said cinnamon.
Yeah.
Totally fucked him
That's
up.
been going on with me and Julia for months since before you were hired.
Oh, okay.
She's like, Simonin? I love that you say Simonin. And sometimes they say refixes, and that really cracks her up too.
So it's Castile soap. Why so small?
Because of the concentration and the blend of essential oils in it,
Okay.
like that little bar is $4.95.
Okay.
So we just wanted to make a size that was a little bit more cost effective for
Oh,
people.
okay. I hear you.
Although we have gotten feedback that people would want it a bigger bar, even if it's
This smells great. There you go.
Yeah, and there's a neat little story with that. You know, the blend of oils.
Right? That's what
It's
I'm
a
burning.
powerhouse.
That's pretty much.
Yeah.
That's the
I'm
brown
in the shower
candle
for
one.
like 2.5 hours when I get home. Just so you know. Hit the thing. Do it. Somebody hit the thing.
Oh.
Got
a lot of them today.
Great.
It is. It's fantastic.
Yeah. So it the blend of oils is actually you said you have somebody that you know that does like Young Living oils and stuff.
Yeah, it's this horrible person that we know named Becky.
Okay.
She's a terrible person. But
Somebody's-
she does Young Living, and
Mm-hmm.
she just she's horrible. But yeah, we do know her. Her name is Becky.
Well, they ended up copywriting the name Thieves Oil, which is this
Yes.
like amazingly old, like
Thieves
centuries
oil.
old blend.
should try guided meditation. My fucking thing's falling off now.
What happened?
That goddamn head. Fucking thing. Just talking about shit.
But anyway,
Ryan.
so
The Thieves Oil
the
thing.
Thieves
Ryan
Oil.
has
So
not gotten drunk on the podcast in a while.
All right.
You're a little drunk.
I'm not. The Thieves Oil, I'm with you. I'm just trying to fix my fucking microphone. But the Thieves Oil thing is actually an interesting story.
It's fascinating because it came around, the recipe came up around the time of the Black Plague, so the story goes that there was this group of thieves that were robbing all the homes of the people that were dying from the plague. And at first the cops didn't do anything because they figured, okay, these guys are going to die. Like they're around all these dead people. We don't have to worry about it. but they lived and they kept, pillaging homes and taking stuff. And when they would get caught, the cops would kind of question them and ask them how they were able to last so long, and they said it was because of this blend of oils. So they'd trade their freedom for the oil recipe. And what they would do was that they would like slather handkerchiefs in like this blend of oils and put it on themselves. And the blend of oils is supposed to be really amazing at being antibacterial, especially against like airborne like germs and things. So it's a powerhouse blend of oils. So that's what's in that little bar there. So a lot of it is cloves, cinnamon, lemon, rosemary, a whole mess of other stuff that's, just amazingly helpful.
It's interesting.
What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to fix my microphone. I'm trying to fix my mic stand.
Trying to not be distracted.
Let's take everyone out of the show and let's figure out what's
God
happening.
damn it! I was trying to do it like discreetly, and
but
it's
all I can hear is you trying to fix. Okay, we'll go back to the conversation.
No, but the thieves oil thing is actually it's weird because what I do is for like spot treatment on like acne and shit like that. I'll use that, and it really goddamn works.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, I
don't disagree with that. Okay, so plague masks. That's what this all comes down to. They were wearing a mask. That's what it came. That's what really it was a barrier. So I think that was probably the majority of why they didn't get sick.
Having something not breathing in them.
Just any kind of barrier. And that's just me being a skeptic. And I understand that maybe you might not think that, but that's my perspective.
No, I think I think the story is a wonderful story.
I do love that.
Think
and especially plague masks.
Yeah.
Like the artistry that's come from that.
Oh yeah, like the
it's
medicine man, like
super cool.
Right. Yeah,
but I think that a lot of it was just a happy accident that turned into a culture. And as far as thieves oil goes, I feel like that's one that I'm allergic to. Because I've had a tough time.
Intense.
Cinnamon, it's clove.
It's a
like,
lot of things that like a lot of people have issues with those because they would be irritants to the skin. So that would
if you put it on directly, it burns.
Yeah,
so I take rose hip oil, rub all over my face, and then I just spot treat with thieves oil. This sounds,
thieves oil.
Thieves oil.
And again, it's not me trying to discount what it does. I love the history of it and what it like where it came from, and knowing like the science of it is probably like the root of how it became what it is. And like for me, like if I wasn't allergic to a lot of these things, I might be a little bit more open to using them. But what are you?
Sorry, somebody coming in on the the chat here. Somebody named Ink said soap merchants get lost and wander into a podcast, and then says, "Father, I will consume the whole fridge if you do not acknowledge me."
Oh God! Hi, Elon.
Hi. Yeah, he goes, my father is not a global terrorist.
I don't remember calling you a global terrorist, but all right.
Oh, these kids.
So the reason that we didn't acknowledge him until he got funny is because we thought he was just trolling.
Yeah, you never know with him. You never know with him. It's like, I don't know. Are you being serious or are you being like 15-year-old ironic kind of like
Jesus. No, like his name is Ink ____. Right. That's what I'm thinking. Right. And he said change the tags of the video to gaming so that the YouTube algorithm will favor this video.
Smart kid.
Well,
he's fucking right.
It's completely true, but he sounds like a bot when he says that because people try and get you to like pay for services and stuff on YouTube. Yeah. So, but that's I'm glad that a person is listening. That's what I care
real
about.
human.
Real human.
He does all the he sets up all the fire sticks and all the he's that kind of kid. Yes.
Hanging on to he's your technology.
Like, when the girls are like, I can't
IT guy.
Like, God help, I can't get
you
this.
You have kids so you can understand technology later in life.
Yeah.
I see you have a couple handwritten things over there. Are those
Yeah,
new or
so
not?
Those were
those?
the muscle rubs and the mustache wax because we still don't have. We actually still have to make the labels for all those guys, and they are.
Have you been
new.
selling these or
Not yet?
Not
They're
yet.
like made them last
So you're
week.
saying that these are a Dead
You're a
Radio
fucking
exclusive?
asshole. I fucking hate you so much. He just tries to find a Dead Radio exclusive all the fucking time.
Well, they are. They've
now they
never
are.
been. This is the first time.
You gonna rub them on your mustache? Is that gonna be a Dead Radio exclusive?
This is a muscle rub, sir.
Yeah. Do you want me to put the mustache stuff on my mustache that I have because I'm a man?
I mean, it would be an exclusive, and I'm not gonna.
I wouldn't
I'm
be
not-
mean if you weren't being a douche.
Muscle rub. Now, I don't know. How lewd do
He's
you
like,
want me
now
to get?
I'm getting demoralized.
Okay. Anyway, there's
You
one
can
that's
use
on
it
label.
however
What's
you
that
want it
right
Oh,
there?
this one. This one is another lip balm, and this one's a cocoa butter base.
And beeswax.
Yeah,
Vanilla.
it smells
Man,
amazing.
this stuff that smells like candy.
It can smell. I realized it smells like orange Tootsie Roll Pops.
It does.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
and it feels amazing.
I hated those.
Oh, really?
The orange ones.
Oh, I like the
Those
flavor.
in
I don't
particular.
like the chocolate ones.
I like the
the.
I like the idea of it, but I just didn't like them.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's nice.
That's the sound
You
you
wanna
have
try?
to make. I don't after that sound. I don't want to go anywhere near that.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Well, we've gone through all
Yeah,
of
I
your
think that's
stuff.
everything.
Yeah, I think you're.
This is great. This is awesome.
We
I
didn't
can't
talk
wait to-
about any of our side things.
Yeah,
I
The
would say I'm sorry,
sharks.
but I'm actually sorry we didn't get to the sharks because that's just we can.
we can talk about the
I
sharks.
mean, we
Let's
can.
Pull up the fucking thing about the sharks.
Yeah, it's only 8:25.
Yeah, let's make a night of it. You guys got anywhere to go?
Just home.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
home is where the kids are?
No.
Not tonight.
Not tonight?
No, not
Nice.
tonight. Yeah.
All right.
So save some on muscle road.
Oh my god. They are so
What?
much.
Oh no! Because my neck is sore.
Yeah, my neck. It's all messed up. Is that the same lip?
This is yeah.
Is this
yep,
one?
Same
Oh
as
my
that
God.
one. So that way, you know.
Yeah, I can't wait to divvy all this up with knives and cutting boards later.
Oh, and this one has glitter in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we
yeah.
didn't talk about
We
this
didn't
one.
open that
Yeah.
one, but-
Can you
Mermaid.
Ryan, we're not allowed to talk about it unless you rub that all over your face.
Mermaid Lagoon. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Castile Glimmer Soap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Geranium.
So
What's geranium,
Stop
patchouli? and-
talking, open it up, and rub it all over your face.
Actually, doesn't have as much
It
glitter.
doesn't
in
have-
as we
yeah, it
wish
doesn't have enough
had.
glitter.
It does,
You
yeah.
can see it on the soap, but
The
it
next
doesn't
batch
have
will
enough.
have like
yeah.
twice as much
yeah.
glitter.
I
know.
just I want stripper glitter all over Ryan's face. That's what I want.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who
Every now and then,
really
I'll be getting
enjoy
ready for
glitter
work, and I'm
soap.
like, oh, you used the mermaid soap
Yeah.
this morning.
Yeah, see, this is a good way to avoid getting caught going to the strip
Yeah.
bars.
Yes.
Be like, I used this
Because,
soap.
Honey, I
right?
just I
Like,
used
what's
your
all the glitter?
Wow.
It's like purpley and glittery.
It's purple
Yeah.
and green and like a light blue. Jesus, and there's fucking glitter in there.
The top layer is deceiving for the amount of glitter that's in the rest of it. But
I just want you to
know.
rub it hard on your forehead, really quick. It's disappointing.
Oh, it smells good.
but-
It smells. Oh, this is like a clean
Yeah,
smelling
there's this
one. Very
glitter.
clean.
I want to make
smelling.
like a really nice beach.
Yeah, I
kinda-
see it. Yeah, there's glitter. In your face.
I guess this is mine now, right? Rub it on a nipple. We'll do that for later.
Oh no!
It's fine. It's just there's a small dent and some cat hair on it now.
Can you write that down? I'm too drunk.
So what about the shark? Talk to me. Oh God.
All right. So apparently, someone in LaGrangeville has been keeping 10 sharks in their basement.
This was in Time magazine too, yeah?
Yeah, and there's no information.
Hmm.
There's no information
Really?
since then.
I've heard when they found them, that like half of them were dead, and like
3 were dead,
Okay.
7 were fine.
okay.
And they seem to be doing really well. They're
Where
like
are they now?
3 to 4 feet. They've been traveling to zoos, I'd imagine.
Was it Mike Tyson that owned the house?
No. So
his esteemed Lagrange
7 live
station.
sharks and 3 dead sharks have been seized from a pool in the basement of a home in New York's Hudson Valley. The State Department of Environmental
Conversation. Well done.
Said that Wednesday, officers searching a home in Dutchess County hamlet of Lagrangeville last month found a 15-foot diameter above-ground basement pool with 7 live sandbar sharks, 2 dead leopard sharks, and 1 dead hammerhead shark.
Fucking hammerhead shark. The coolest one died. That's just sad.
Yeah, I mean,
Where did they even get them from initially?
You
So
could buy
many
sharks.
questions.
That's a big basement.
I mean, yeah, at least 15 foot.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
fucked up.
Yeah, they don't
But
have
the-
much on it, but why?
But how has no one been charged yet? That's
Right.
what I'm wondering.
They know whose house it is, I'm assuming.
But there's no information.
But what
I
are
was
the
expecting
charges?
I was expecting to have like a whole bunch of information by now. I found out of
Yeah.
this like 3 days ago.
What
My
would the
m-
charges be though? Is it just like they're not in danger?
I'd be endangering the welfare of an animal, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably
Well,
like owning,
yeah, but it's a
having
fish.
having a certain animal. I'm
can't
sure some of those
endanger
are
a fish.
endangered,
There's
right?
got to be like code violations.
I imagine-
Yeah.
having
Maybe
a
code
goddamn pool
violations.
in your basement.
I guarantee you're not allowed to have a shark.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
No,
I
you're
think-
not. But you. But,
I think you probably can have a shark.
but that's the thing is the wording.
It's
You know,
To
the
a certain
law
size.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, it's the
specific
size,
sometimes.
the breed, all that stuff. I'm sure is taken into account. But yeah, sharks are 2 feet to 4 feet long. Hammerheads, I mean, hammerheads can get big, but I think fish. Well, they're not fish, are they?
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I think
They're
they
not
are.
fish.
They're not. I
No,
think
they're not. They
are.
breathe
They're
out.
so racist.
No, they're not. Are they fish?
They're not
Sharks are fish.
I thought they're
They're not
fish.
I thought they're
fish.
fish.
They're not fish.
Sharks are
They're
not fish?
sharks.
Yeah.
Sharks is
Yeah, but I
totally
thought that-
separate phylum of aquatic life.
Huh.
Yeah.
But like,
Sharks are a group of elastomorphous fish characterized by a cartilaginous skeleton.
Cartilage.
Cartilaginal. There we go. Yeah, because they have gills.
Yeah, I can't.
They
do
have
it.
gills, so they're a fish. So
No, but this says that they're not a fish.
yeah, it's a
But they're
group
not-
of embracervases fish. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But the fact
kind
that
of like it's kind of like the Pope is a priest, but a priest is not the Pope.
oh, all right.
so
Yeah.
like sharks are fish, but not all fish are sharks.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Now I'm clear. So yeah, why the fuck? But why would you get a shark? why would you even get
that's
fucking
what I don't know.
fish?
But the thing is,
Who
if
has
I
fish?
the thing
Do you
is,
have
if
fish?
I had the means,
It's
if I had the
cool.
means,
Right.
I would have an alligator.
Yep.
I would absolutely have an alligator.
Oh,
If I was a billionaire, I'd have an alligator. I'd
I
feed him
have a
chickens.
giraffe.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just because you could. Just because you can.
But you'd have to have the right like space for it. Like
Yeah,
that's
not
the
in the
right
basement.
Space for
Right, not in the
Lagrangeville.
not in the
No,
basement.
you have
no.
so much glitter on your face.
I do. Is a lot.
I'm gonna stop recording. Right there.
Why would you have like none of that appeals to me? Having like exotic animals just doesn't make sense to me. I knew a guy who had an iguana, and I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because they're cool." And I'm like, "But, I mean, a fucking skateboard is cool, but it's not living and breathing and eating."
I mean, I guess it's just like getting yourself out of your daily life because Amy's uncle down in Florida, he's like, yeah, iguanas are a problem. They fall out
They're
of trees and
Oh,
they eat
yeah,
your
d-
peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, real quick, speaking of Florida, Hurricane Irma and all that stuff. You were down there. That's why we weren't on
Yeah.
last week. It's because Adam was on vacation. Real quick, you had a airport bathroom experience.
Oh yeah.
And that
So,
I'm curious
so
about.
this is not.
I
this
have a
is not-
feeling it's not going to be as fun as I think it's going to be.
it had nothing to do with me,
Okay.
but I watched it happen.
Okay.
So
We like
I-
toilet humor. On
So
this show,
okay, so
it
this
wouldn't
is,
be a
this
wouldn't be a
is-
dead radio
this
podcast
is
without
5
some
days
toilet
before
humor.
Hurricane Irma would ever come close to Florida. It was not a hurricane yet. It was a tropical storm. It was out in the Atlantic. And I'm at the airport at Stewart, and I was like, all right, I should pee at the airport before I pee on the plane. So I go to the bathroom. I pee, and then I wash my hands like a gentleman. And as I'm washing my hands, a very drunk 20 to 25-year-old man pulls his pants completely down. I'm not exaggeration. Like
I'm still with
like
you.
Fucking
Besides
Butters from
all
South
that.
Park pulls his pants completely fucking down in absolute seriousness, not fucking with people. He was so drunk, he pulled his pants completely down, and I saw his hairy ass as he pissed in a urinal.
Do you guys know what he means by Butters from South Park?
Yes.
Okay, so like, do you know?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know, Butters in South Park pulls his pants all the way down to his ankles, lifts his shirt up, and holds his shirt while he pees into the urinal. That's what this guy was doing.
He held his shirt up with his left hand.
Oh, and
then held his
so he had
dick with
control.
his right hand.
Okay.
And pissed in the urinal. There was no conversation with anyone in the room. He was just so drunk.
Question.
That was what he reverted to.
Was his underwear up, but his pants down?
No, his pants
underwear down too.
All the way down to his ankles.
Holy fuck!
And this was at the airport?
This was at Stewart Airport 12 days ago.
Oh, so he's a
10
Hudson
days ago.
Valley person.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
he was
now it
he
makes
was an
sense.
Irish guy, and he was super drunk.
What? It wasn't Andy, was it? Oh no, he's
No,
Scottish. Never mind.
That's a Scottish guy.
I think Andy
That's
would be.
racist.
I think Andy's the. I think Andy would be the all the way down pants guy.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it happening.
Anyway,
But we wouldn't blame him for it because he's so charming.
did you stay and watch?
No, I mean, I watched it for as long as it happened, but I like seriously washed my hands and he was done. He pulled up his pants and he left.
So he
And
just-
did not wash his hands.
So he like just his
He
ass
dro-
out,
he
bent
dropped-
over.
Yeah, no, he wasn't bent over. He just dropped trow.
No. What I'm saying is like I'm talking about finishing. Like I get the scene, I understand the scene, but when you're done, you gotta like bend over and pick up your pants.
Oh yeah, he bent over and picked up his pants. Yeah.
It's a strange cat. He's a strange
Yeah,
bird.
I feel like he was really drunk and reverted to a 6-year-old. That's what I feel happened.
See what alcohol does to you
He
kids?
was really drunk. And this is the first time I've ever been on a plane and not been drunk. So I kind of identify with him. I get it. I mean,
Maybe he was just scared of the flight.
I don't know.
And he
I
had
don't-
to
I
get
don't
drunk before the flight?
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming that he's going to take a flight because you wouldn't get
Yeah,
that drunk.
yeah. You're
to
not gonna like
drive
hang out at
home,
Stewart
right.
Airport
Right.
beyond the security barrier. Like that guy
Right,
went
so he
through
was gonna-
security and was waiting for a flight. So yeah, he was pretty fucked up. He was definitely pretty fucked up.
Holy shit. All right, well, we're nearing on 2 hours, and Cisa is freaking
gotta
out
go to
about how
bed.
long. She's just freaking out in general. You need
Yeah.
to you need to give her a call. Calm her down.
So we have a couple of plugs, and we have a big reveal. We're not gonna be on the air for 3 more weeks.
Oh, yeah. Should I start the outro or no?
You can. I don't care.
This is the latest disclosure
That's
in a
not
report
it.
from National Civil Defense Headquarters in
That's
Washington.
it, though. I'm
There
still
we
getting
go.
used to this soundboard.
All right. So this is our last live show for several weeks. Ryan Bosch is going to go to Europe and have sex with a transsexual woman
In Amsterdam.
in Amsterdam. I'm just assuming.
Yeah. I mean, it's on the to-do
It's on
list.
the-
I don't know if we're going to
yeah.
get to it, but we'll see.
So
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Ryan is going to Europe, and actually I have a couple of things you don't even know.
What? Oh, that you're going to post?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
fantastic.
so we are officially announcing our first collaboration with North River Brewing Company.
Oh, yeah.
We are making a Dead Radio beer.
Nice.
Very
It's going to be
nice.
called Back from the Dead Radio Stout.
Nice.
So it's one of their original recipes they have not done in a long time. They're bringing it back, and they're going to use my hops that I grew in my
excellent.
backyard. And I got bit by 100,000 mosquitoes yesterday after dark, picking my hops so we could wet hop that beer. Yeah, I will.
Put some Nomadic Druid on it.
That will help.
Oh yeah.
It helps
It
the
will?
itch. It does. Oh God, yeah, it does. Helps bug bite itch quite a bit.
What in there does?
Probably
Thieves oil.
probably the frankincense and the
all the
cedar
spells,
wood.
all the spells
All the
that we
spe-
put
and the,
in
and the
there.
spells.
Yeah,
well,
the
that's
spells.
a given.
Midnight.
But
Well, we'll divvy it up. Yeah, so we got
like
a beer.
baby foreskins that they ground up and put in there. Yeah.
Well, they have to go somewhere. They could throw those out. Those are good foreskins.
Yeah, perfectly good foreskins just getting thrown in the trash.
So, big thanks to Brandon and Nikki, who are
Polygon Crazy.
Yeah, Polygon Crazy. It's her what's that?
Roller derby.
Roller derby name. But they own. I'm blanking on everything. I've drank too.
North River Brewing
North
Company.
River Hops and Brewing.
Jesus fucking Christ, this poor bastard.
All right, well you've got it. It's fine.
You guys are great. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having
all
us.
this stuff smells and looks amazing. I can't wait to officially try it all.
Shower together and
Yep.
give you our reviews.
Perfect.
Yep.
Please let us know if you do the shower seeds.
We're definitely gonna do the
absolutely,
GoPro shower video.
absolutely. I didn't know he had a waterproof thing, or I would have suggested it. But now that I know, it's happening. It's
Yeah.
gonna go
All
down.
right.
But it's the Nomadic.
I mean, if you really wanted to do like a head to toe thing, I could blur it, but you're gonna subject me to seeing your penis.
I don't know. It's up to you, brother.
I'll do it for the show.
All right. I gotta get that shower nice and hot, though. I don't want any cold showers. Can you make the bar just a little bit longer?
No, I'm not gonna
right.
do it. No, I'm gonna do pixelated.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, fine. It's Cory and Les with the Nomadic Boutique. It's soaps, salves, or salves, and bombs or balms, handmade using natural products and therapeutic grade essential oils. At Nomadic Boutique on Facebook, at the Nomadic Boutique on Instagram, or Etsy.com/shop/the Nomadic Boutique to buy all your stuff. And keep an eye out for the nomadicboutique.com. Hopefully coming October 1st, or
October 1st.
definitely coming October 1st.
I want to say definite, just to give myself a really. It's
You
most
guys,
of the way
you
there.
guys have the
so-
domain name?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just
Yeah.
go there, and if there's nothing there, go there the next day.
and
Perfect.
and then so on and so forth from there.
Right.
But right now you can find them on Etsy, the Nomadic Boutique. It was great having you guys, man. It was
Thank
a lot
you.
of fun.
Thank you.
Thank
It was
you.
Yes,
We
it was.
enjoyed
a ton of
It was a lot of
ourselves.
fun.
I'm drunk. You drunk?
I am so drunk.
It's been a good show.
Cheers.
All right, until October 2nd, something like that.
Yeah, so back to the fucking North River thing. We're going to have a release party at Crafted Cup. It's going to be the week you come back. We're going to figure it out. Even though you can't drink the beer, we want to include you.
This is news to me.
I know, that's what I said.
Oh, okay, good.
So it was news to me, too. They were like, hey, are your hops ready? I was like, I feel like they are. And they were like, okay, we have to brew like in the next 2 days. So they're wet hopping their beer.
Nothing like the last minute,
Yeah,
huh?
they're wet hopping their beer with my homegrown hops. That's also something I was thinking of for a
Yeah.
collaboration.
You can make a soap
Ne-
out of the beer
yeah.
too. So.
Well, like a hop-infused soap.
Mhm.
Be so good. But anyway, besides the point. So, big thanks to Nikki and Brandon from North River Hops and Brewing for including us. We're going to have a Dead Radio beer. They're going to have it on tap at their location down in Wappingers. And then we're going to do a release party at Crafted Cup probably second or third week in October after
Right
we're
on.
back. So details to follow. But yeah.
Lots of shit going down.
I actually contributed to something.
It's great. It's a great day. It's a great day to be alive.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
All right. I think we're done. I have to pee real bad.
All right. Also, open mic at the Crafted Cup Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Sign up starts at 6:30. Tell your friends.
Frank, if you don't show up, I'm gonna be really mad that you came when I wasn't
Frank was
there.
so good and you
What
missed
a
it.
fucking
He was
piece of
so
shit.
good.
He only came because Matthew was there.
And also Nasim Siddiq, NASIMSIDDIQ, I believe is the way it's spelled. Check him out. Very good. Check him out on Instagram.
Well,
And
we'll have him on the show in like December.
And also the Nomadic Boutique to freshen up your
For all
skincare.
Soapy and salvy needs.
Oh, we got to figure out a title. Holy shit.
Oh,
We
shit,
almost left
yeah.
without a title. Adam has been compiling a list of this is what all this is. This is titles for the show. You guys get to help help us vote on what we're going to do
I
here.
think you have one or two.
I have one. I'm just going to do one. I forgot to write down the other one. I don't remember what it is. But the one I have is My Wife, the Muscle Rubber. That's a solid one.
So I have a liposuction clinic on College Avenue. Gluten shampoo. Why would you bite someone else's cheese? Oh, it's got bits of things in it. And Caligula Salve. So you guys get a vote. Right now I'm I mean, they're all good. Why would you bite someone else's cheese? I love, but it's too long. Caligula Salve.
I like that one.
That's pretty
We might
goddamn
have to
good.
make one that's named that just because.
Right? Yeah.
And ooh, it's got bits of things in it.
Or My Wife, the Muscle Rubber. That's a bit much, I think.
It's going to be Caligula Salve. I can tell ya.
I feel good about that
Yeah.
one. Can we circle that one?
All right.
Thank you.
It's a done deal.
And I guess hashtag gluten-free shampoo. For shits and gigs. All right, we've done it.
We
did it.
did it.
We've did it. All right, until October 2nd, kids. Adam's got stuff coming out, I'm sure.
I'm going to try and do some videos, but there's only, what do we got? One like episode after this?
No, that's it.
No, we got the interview from Hope Rocks.
Oh, yeah, I got to set you up
Yeah.
with that. So,
Yeah.
all right. That's,
so we've got one more downloadable thing, but you guys won't see us for a few weeks, and I'm sure you're all fine with that.
shout out to our new listener, Jess, who's starting from episode number 27, which I say is a bad fucking idea.
Yeah, no, go to like 90.
Yeah, that's
And
what I said. I said
go to-
89 or 90, and then catch up, and then work your way.
Yeah,
And
once
then
you're
we
a
go back
fan,
on.
then listen to the old stuff.
Yeah,
which
because
is not
that
good.
stuff is
Not good.
doo-doo.
Not good.
So, all right. Till next time, kids. Thank you very much. We'll see you.
Goodbye.
Nomadic Boutique.
Goodbye and good luck.
And Godspeed.
No, I'm gonna start doing. So you know, hey, you have the off and running thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna start doing a sign off, like Tom Brokaw.
I'll do a sign on. You do a sign off.
Yeah, it's gonna be horrible.
I love it.
Everyone's gonna hate it. It's gonna be stupid.
Okay.
So tonight's is goodbye and good luck.